You're here. You're here for us. You are the straight man.
Are you not?
No.
Should I?
Do you think I'm? Do you think?
Away or something?
Catch coat, and. Alright, I'm just gonna put that in Discord quickly.
Ooh.
I just like I say, I didn't mean to be like,
No, I know what I mean though, and thank you. Like I say, I'm still learning all the bits and bobs from it, so.
Right, there we go. Right, I've just put I'm having Discord. Hello everybody. Hey there, hey Ma, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing everybody? I'm joined once again by the lovely Mr. Burbs and Miss Marta. How you both doing?
Ooh.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm alright.
Good. Oh, how are you doing there, Ma? Welcome in. Let me just sort my cables out a second.
I'm gonna put them my...
Because I am unprepared.
I need to get like a bot set up in my Discord so it automatically announces when I'm streaming.
That's a very better idea, isn't it? But I feel like people just, I don't know. Also, I need to turn my light on 1 second. I know, I'm unprofessional. I'm a professional streamer.
See, this is where I win, because I don't need the light.
I know, and I literally was the person who said, like, let's start the stream, let's do it.
You know the crazy part, though? Aside from, me needing to basically change the category and title, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I moved everything from my living room to my, well, old bedroom room. Literally, like, half an hour before the stream. I even loaded up the OBS and set everything up for Outriders. Mm-hmm. So aside from changing everything to Powerwash and stuff, and that was literally all I needed to do. Yeah, because I was prepared somehow for the first time.
You did great. You were ready, and you were like, I was just fanning about.
Then you distracted me with the thumbnail business.
Yeah, we were sorting out Marta's thumbnails for her YouTube channel, which you should totally subscribe to and follow and like and malarkey.
Oh dear Lord.
Except she hasn't publicised it yet.
You haven't publicised. Why do you not publicise your YouTube?
What do you mean I haven't publicised it?
Well, like, you know.
Like, I had to ask for a link.
Yeah.
I mean, I've mentioned it a few times in this stream, and I think it's connected on my Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pop it in the chat just now, but I'm pretty sure it's linked on my Twitch. And
well, it is on the socials, yeah.
Yeah, and I've mentioned it a few times on the Twitch side of things, like, I'm slowly working on the YouTube stuff. I mean, literally all there is so far is just basically all the streams.
Yeah.
Because I'm very slow at the highlight side of things, so...
Just set up a message in Stream Elements so every half an hour it appears in your chat or something.
Yeah, I need to do that for YouTube and Discord, because I had it, but then I changed from Nightbot to Stream Elements, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fact that, you know, I was just like, I said Burbs wasn't even subscribed. Burbs, what's going on, Burbs? What's the channel name? Also, I can stuff. I will tell you. I will give you the link. I also have a YouTube,
I need to bring up your chat. I forget that I need to bring up your
You need to bring up a chat. Yeah, I'll leave you Marta's, and if you feel like feeling super nice, you could sub to me on as well, but that's up to you.
Yeah! Fox has more stuff on it, and he actually edits his stuff.
No, I don't.
I'm currently just exporting it.
Like, here's the thing as well, Marta. Like, the new highlight that Marta did, I did for you, kind of, sort of.
Yes, you did.
I designed it on your behalf.
You literally edited it and you said this is
I
on
already said
YouTube.
to my
You can
dad's fine.
download
I
it.
already said to my dad. Okay, that's good.
Ooh.
Well, there you are. There is Marta's.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new
This one for
highlight.
some reason is a different link to what I
Yeah,
said.
because both on our channels, we both got the Let's Go Eevee highlights.
Yeah.
And I think at the moment, the next one is the Hogwarts Legacy, and then it's Assassin's Creed. Anyway, Marta, are you going to invite us to the game?
Oh, am I setting it up? Okay.
Well, you
hold
have
on.
all the maps.
So does Barbs.
Yeah, but Bubs isn't going to set it up, is he?
Right.
you
Do
think
you
Bub-
want
If you
to?
told me to, I would have. But
you think Burbs is going to set it up?
I thought we were working through Fox's game. That's all.
No,
I
no.
mean, thing is, for Hogs, for us,
Oh, but I can't be in the games, can I?
Yeah.
If we do it that way.
yeah, if we do it if the career stuff, right? So we doing the main game stuff, or do you
Yeah.
have DLC in and
I have
do
all the
DLC?
I have all the DLC ready, but I just like
Well, which one do you want to play with?
I don't mind just anyone. I don't care.
Barbs, which one would you like to do?
Which one would I like to do? I don't know. Which ones hasn't Fox done at this point?
Oh,
I don't mind
any
I don't
beyond
mind
the boat from the statue.
I mean, I thought we were working our way backwards, but I guess it's like
Hmm.
I'm happy to do like
Fine. There we go. We're gonna confirm. We're doing the hand. And Fox, just a heads up. For this particular map,
Yeah.
right, I've enabled co-op, so so you guys should be able to join. The challenge for this particular thing
mhm.
is to clean this entirely using the white nozzle.
I ain't doing that. You can have fun doing that. I'm not doing that.
You should do it.
I'm not doing
It
that.
can help.
I am
It's gonna be
not doing
cool.
that.
Why? It's not that big of a map, is it, Barbs?
No, it's literally that hand.
Yeah.
Give me a high five. Hey, the dude says high five. Do you seriously want me to clean it with a white nozzle?
I mean, do you want to get the achievement? Probably you don't care.
Go on then.
Does that mean we all have to stick on white nozzle?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Okay, just double checking before I go and do something
chat,
stupid.
If this whole stream is this map, I apologise.
Well, we're not getting the achievement. That's not the white nozzle. That's the squirty nozzle.
Yes. Well, the challenge is dead.
So might as well bring out the big guns anyway.
Yeah,
What's the
it's
one?
this one, dear.
The red one.
No, the white one. Look, you've got the green, the yellow, and there's a white one. It's the biggest one.
Hold on.
You've got the squarey circle one.
I thought that was the white one.
No, that's a.
Oh, the white one's the big. Oh, ew! Ew! No, I'm not doing that. Ah, fuck that.
What?
I've done it solo with that.
Well, fucking.
Same.
I'm sorry who hurt you, but you know, I have more sanity in that.
No one hurt me. It was actually quite fun.
Sure.
No, at this point you've got the best power washer, and you can use the extension, so it's even more powerful. And but there, it's not too bad. It's literally majority of it is mud.
So
it's just.
I did vibrations. What's going on with you, Babs?
I think that's.
Well, I play on mouse and keyboard, but
Why are you putting mouse on keyboard for?
because I just find it easier for this game.
I see. I'm just doing controller because I'm just a sad
Listen,
console
you-
scrub.
Whatever you're happy with, but I find it easier with using the mouse rather than the controller.
I've never
And
had.
Bert, to be fair, unless the game like properly does not allow controllers, Fox opts for controllers.
So what games?
Hell,
Are
Yeah,
you,
that's
even-
fair enough.
so what games are you streaming, Marta? Then what's on your agenda besides Legend of Zelda? How far are you into Zelda at the moment?
90 odd hours.
That's a lot.
It is. We've done.
I think that's like the thing is, Babs. The way I always see it is like I think of Persona, and I think that was too long.
Yeah.
That was 110 hours stream. So I know Marta's playing Zelda and she's having fun, and that's fine. I'm not from with that. I'm just saying, like 100 hours of one game is a bit too much for me.
Though. Like, to be fair though, it says 90 odd hours, right? But some of it would have been off stream while I'm hunting for Koroks and whatnot, so there's also that.
Yeah, true. That was like 100 hours stream time. I mean, I did not do any of it off stream. But I've suffered through all of that.
I mean, with streams, I think on YouTube I've updated it, so I think we're on part 16, I want to say. So even if it's like 3-4 hours per part, it's still substantial.
So what do you like about streaming, Marta? Like, I'm genuinely curious. What's the thing you love the most?
I don't know, just meeting new people.
Yeah.
Like, it also helps me like get better with like my social anxiety and stuff. Because I've noticed even like when that lady came over, the researcher, I was much better at it than I would have been like 2-3 years ago. Like, definitely better. Still a lot to work on, but it's getting better.
So, Beth, what do you enjoy about watching streams then, from your point of view?
Depends on what stream I'm watching. If I'm watching your stream, I enjoy chatting to you, like both of you. This goes for. But there's other streams I watch for other reasons. Like I watch one stream that talks about space, or that's one of my interests.
Do you think like in a modern climate, do you think you'd stream now? Like I know you're more newer to streaming. This is more of a question for myself, I guess. I don't think I would stream now if I was starting up now, because considering how much the competition is. But I've been doing this for a good long while. I'm just too stubborn to quit.
See, my thing is, right, I like games. If I wasn't going to be streaming, I'd still be playing games.
Yeah.
Might as well do it and have fun and potentially meet other people. Hell, I met you through streaming. So
you did, and that is the crazy thing.
Yeah, so there's that aspect.
I was always a mentality like I'm not gonna meet my future girlfriend / wife / whatever online. That's silly. That's stupid.
Yeah. I was very much against online dating. I don't like online dating. It's awkward. And who knows what kind of creeps you'll find. Like, especially like...
I can second that one.
Yeah, it's enough that randomly sometimes a random person on Facebook will start messaging me and, you know, being like, oh, hi, how you doing? And pretending to be friends. I'm like, who are you? And
just tell me your brother... Just tell me your boyfriend's a WWE boxer. And beat the shit out of him. Just tell him I'll beat the shit out of him.
No, I just blocked them.
Yeah.
Because about 5 minutes into the conversation, they start sending me pictures I did not request. And I'm like, go away.
Like some mangy dicks.
Sometimes. It's like, I don't need it.
I'd be like, hey, look at this mangy dick. I'm gonna hurt.
But the best part is, they'll like send it, and I don't know what they expect.
They expect you to send one back. They expect you to send one back.
But I'm like, if I really wanted one, I'd just Google one. Like, if I really am that desperate for a random stranger to send me something, like I don't need it.
You know what I'd do if I got a dick pic? I'd be like, what's that lonely sausage doing there? You go put him in the frying pan. You know, just make fun of it.
Them, report them, and get rid of them.
Yeah, people are just weird like that. It's just like I never understand sending it. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's different if you're dating somebody. That's different.
Yeah, it's different if you're dating and it's like okay, let's do it sort of situation, rather than a random stranger randomly, like they call it, unsolicited pictures.
Unsolicited.
I do not need it.
Yeah, if you're on one of those sort of hook-up dating sites, then you could understand it if someone decides to send you a picture, but not on Twitch.
But even
not on Discord.
Sites, in my opinion, it's like, so like, unless we're having that conversation and we're already talking about it or something, don't just randomly send it. I don't need it. I don't want it. In fact, if you're gonna do it, I'm just gonna block you because I don't need random stuff popping up.
Because Amara said before, like, she's had guys go, I just send a guy random dick pics.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me as a guy, I was just like, why do you worry about it? Just block it and move, just delete it and block it and move on. I know it's just people say, but it's not the point, I guess.
It's still frustrating though, and it's like, right, thanks, no.
See, if it was the other way around, the guys would be like, yeah, boobies.
Yeah, but it's the other side. It's like it's like I didn't consent to see your bits. Go away. I don't want
not
to
even
see
their
it.
bits. Probably just Googled images. It's like, did you get that on Google search, big boy? That's what I'd say. Something like that.
Well, see, but you're you, and
I am
yes.
me, indeed. I'm very
Right.
much like a.
I am sorry. I'm enjoying the chat, but I need to quickly be away.
That's
But I should be back fairly shortly.
But like, again, this is like, it goes to that thing of like, you know, what's acceptable for a man isn't acceptable for a woman, and vice versa. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think it's nice to do. It's just like, I mean, if it's like instigated, then the woman's like, oh my god, how dare you send me like a girl's texting you flirting and stuff, and then you send that, and the girl's like, what if she's like, oh yeah, I think you're really hot, you got a really hot body, you know, blah blah blah, and then you send that to say like, yeah, you like my body, and then they're like, oh my god, why'd you send that for? You're like, well, you kind of said, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there you go. I just find it funny how people just get really, 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 really weird. People on the internet.
There are
say
some
that-
weird people out there, yeah.
People say the most weirdest things on the internet, and it's so bizarre.
hmm
Like,
But at the same time, you get like hot tub streamers, and then they sit there going, "Why do men just objectify me?"
exactly. Why do
Because you make your money by sitting in a hot tub in a bikini.
should I do that and just bend over to front of the camera? What's your name? How do you spell it? You know.
Yeah, you know full well what you're doing. You can't then complain that
You're being
men
objective.
treat you like that.
Yeah, that is exactly true, Babs. I do agree. Like, you can't be like, how dare the people do that to me?
Yeah, if you're just someone that happens to be a female, but you're a gamer, then by all means complain if someone treats
Yeah,
you like
'cause
that
I-
on stream.
I-
But if you're a hot tub streamer,
Yeah,
you know
like,
what you're doing.
Like, there's a streamer that, what was it? She does OnlyFans and does like full like nudes and stuff. And not that I follow her or anything, but I know she's like one of the most popular ones. And then some guy was like creeping, stalking her. I was like, yeah, it's wrong. But on the other time, when you entice people, like, I guess the right, entice is the wrong word, but like you like sort of show the goods, and you're like, that incentivizes some people to go like, you know, she's showing
Yeah.
me, she likes me, you know. It's just like, I don't know, people are just weird.
Mind you, I've watched a streamer before.
Yeah.
She is a full-on porn star. One of the top porn stars in the world. And she would not have any mention of it in her chat. Because she
Really?
was there to game.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why
It's,
do you
I'm
go-
not talking about it. That's got nothing to do with what I'm doing on stream.
Yeah. But you feel like people are going to talk about it, aren't they?
Yeah.
I get what
She
you're
was
saying.
the one that ended up breaking her back at TwitchCon.
Oh yeah, God. Good old TwitchCon. Like, good old TwitchCon. I'd love to go to cons. I haven't been to a con in a long time. I am
I
planning.
don't think I've ever been to a proper con.
I'm planning to take Marta to EGX this year, hopefully, because it's so much fun. I just hope that her social anxiety will be alright, but she's gonna be with me. But there'll be like lots. I mean, in fairness, there's lots of people anyway. It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be crowded, and, you know, people are gonna be walking. But just stick close to me, and, you know, no one's gonna be here to, you know, talk you up. They're just here to play games. Like, we're all nerds. We all just
Yeah.
Nobody cares about. Oh my god, is that Marta from Twitch? Do you know what I mean? Back in the day, I did get recognised at cons. Only a few people recognised me. And they were like, you're Foxtrot Industries. I'm like, yes, I am. But they were obviously people I chatted with on Discord and stuff, you know what I mean? But they weren't people I was actively looking for. I was just like, they were like, hey, you're the guy. I'm like, maybe. I mean, if someone wants to come up to me in real life and just say, hey, you're Foxtrot Industries, I'm like, yes. The only time that would be weird to do is if I was asleep. Don't do it when I'm sleeping.
If they're walking up on you while you're asleep, then I think you've got more problems.
But if I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, if someone comes up to me and I'm like in the grocery store or something, he's like, hey, you're Foxtrot Industries. I'm like, yeah. What do you want? You want my blood?
What have I walked into?
I'm just saying, like, also about EGX, talk about comms, it's like, I'm saying, like, I do worry about your anxiety thing, but I think you'll be fine. I think you do, because to be honest, everyone's a nerd there, everyone's here to play games, no one's here to you know...
See, the thing is, large open spaces, yet filled with loads of people, are one of the issues. However,
you'll be with me.
It's not even that, to be honest. Like,
they'll be too distracted with games. Like games.
But it's not even that. It's just I try and get better at it and stuff. Like, hell, even being on a train is enough anxiety for me a lot of the time. So I mean,
listen, you can just tap your arm in arm with me, and we'll just go around together.
I'm sure something that will happen, but
like,
it's not.
As soon as you see the new Pikmin or a new Pokemon in the Nintendo section, you'll be like, you'll forget all about your social anxiety. You'll be like, Pokemon.
You know what I've been actually thinking of doing?
What's that?
Is getting one of the earlier Pokemon that were on Switch and play one of those, like Sword and Shield, or
maybe we should do like
a
co-op Nuzlocke. Maybe that'd be fun.
No.
No.
No, because I'm a Pokemon noob.
That's all right, I'll help
I play it to have fun, not to have heart attacks.
That'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No. You'll be fine. You can play Nuzlocke all you want. I don't want a Nuzlocke.
I mean, every Nuzlocke I've done, pretty much, I've lost. I don't think I've actually won a Nuzlocke, have I?
I can't remember you when you won.
I won Fire Red, didn't I? I remember that back in the day. I lost Diamond, didn't I, or Pearl? Or was it Platinum? I can't remember. At the very end of the game.
Yeah, I remember you doing that one.
And then I lost Sword and Shield with the Wonderlock.
See, no, I'm good. I play it to have fun and collect them all, generally speaking, and just go through motions that way. Yes. You laugh at me when I'll put like a Sylveon against like. Yes. It's like, no, so I'm good. Like, I'm happy to play a co-op, but not a bloody Nuzlocke.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I don't know, I like playing games, but I like playing them to enjoy them, not stress about potentially completely dying and losing all my progress. Like, I don't want that.
No.
If I wanted that, I bloody would be playing a no death challenge with Elden Ring or something.
You should do it. I'd watch that.
No, I'm good. Well, you know what? If you complete one of those, then maybe I'll consider doing it myself.
What, a no death run?
How's that? No death run, yes.
Can I pick which Souls game I play?
No.
Or does it have to be Elden Ring?
I would even let you pick which game, but it has to be a true no death run. Start again if you die.
You know what? I'm with Barbs, yes.
Okay, I'm trying to. I have to think about that for a minute.
But no hacks, glitches, phasing through enemies.
I think I could do it.
Of course, yeah. Until you're done.
I mean, I
then you
don't know
start
which
again.
I don't know which one I would pick.
Well, see. You wanted a choice, so you're gonna
Yeah,
make one.
I mean, like, on the one hand, I think like maybe Bloodborne would be pretty good, but on the other hand,
But you've played it like 10 million times at this point.
like, I'm just trying to think which one would be the best one to play. Because each game's got their own things that aren't fun to do. Do you know what I mean?
See? But no, honestly, it's just one of those things, like, I just enjoy playing games for fun, for chill. Like, if I wanted to and if it was really stupid, I could do Zelda no different if I really felt like going at it, you know what I mean? But I don't, because I don't want to. I want to have fun, not regret my decisions.
Yeah, no, I
Play
get
it
you.
to have fun. There's one thing that I'm still yet to do. What was that make done? No, it's almost. There we go. Distal finger phalanx. Which one is distal?
I don't know.
Proximal. This is also proximal. Proximal. Intermediate finger. A distal is a tip. Distal finger. Okay, so this one's still messy. But
Did we get it?
I know where it is, but
There you go, got
I
it.
don't know. This distal finger is so dirty still. Like, how?
I have no idea.
That's not the way. But yeah, also just to sort of, because you did ask how far along I am in that thing, in Zelda. Like, I've done 3 Divine Beasts,
Yeah.
and
Are you like getting close to the end, or are you gonna do DLC first? Hey, we did it.
I am very close to the end. I don't know if maybe do the end and then do the DLC, because I don't really know what the DLC stuff is, but yeah. We did it.
Do you like Martin? Buds, do you like Martin more than me because she's your colour?
Number
No.
color? What? I'm yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're my secondary colour.
Ah.
I'm purple, you're yellow.
So that's what I was asking. Does Burbs? Can you just not? Can you just calm down?
Let's do the ancient statue now, shall we?
Sure. Oh,
And you know what we should do next, Barbs?
what's that? Sorry, I answered
should do
Burbs.
the-
So you ain't fucking Burbs.
Well, Barbs will know.
Right.
I mean, we should do the headband.
The
Like
what?
the camper.
The camper van, yeah.
van. Like
Yeah.
the second one, not the first one.
Yeah,
Also
I'm gonna
in
go
this,
find the buckets.
I'm gonna help.
My game crashed.
One. Wait, what?
My game
Oh, well,
crashed.
then there's no point in doing it, Barbs.
There's entirely a point to do it.
No, because we
Yeah,
don't
because if
know-
you're not in the game, you won't get the achievement.
Okay.
Correct.
We'll just load up on the map for a second, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm sorry about
Yeah, we
that.
can do that. It's not like we're halfway through the map.
Yeah, my
I mean, I did take one of the buckets, so I don't know if it will count, but
Well, that's what I mean. We could always exit out and come back. We're literally
that's true.
20 seconds into the map.
Alright, let's see if we can just restart it. Restart job. Confirm. Right. We've restarted the job, mister.
Okay, I'm now joining.
Okie dokie. Also, I thought about changing my clothes today. Let's be.
You feel like
pink.
changing your clothes?
Yeah, like I change my outfit for this just about all the time. Are you in game? Yes, you are. Okay, I'll help Barbs find the buckets.
So what we gotta do?
For the achievement, we flip the blue buckets.
It
It's
really
like
is an
5 of
easy
them.
achievement.
Shall I start
Is-
cleaning the statue?
If you want. Right, I
I
flipped
mean,
2 buckets. Go for it. I mean, you're not gonna do the challenge, we're just doing it for you.
yeah, you're just carrying me as I carry you.
Yeah.
in other games.
How many did you flip birds?
I've done 2 so far.
Okay, so there's just one more.
You just threw a bucket at me. That's just plain rude.
Did you get the achievement though?
I did just get an achievement, and I got actually it popped up on my screen.
Well done!
Right,
Well
so
done.
achievement achieved.
That's the first time in ages my achievements actually popped up.
Same! I've had that issue when we were playing together, and then recently when I was doing all the
I had
runs
the bleep.
for it,
I
it
was just
popped
like
up.
I had the bleep bloop, but I was just like
Yeah. But remember, Barbs, how I said that I thought I didn't get that achievement for that gnome on the temple bit?
Yeah.
That's because it never popped up when I was doing it. And I think that would have been around the same time that you had your Xbox just had existential crisis, basically.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that was part of it. But then when I went in recently, I've noticed that I had that achievement unlocked. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I mean, I'll take it. I don't need to do the temple for the 4th time to try and get that achievement. That will be a deal. Also, Barbs, we've got the advantage of having the tri-nozzle, don't we?
Yeah.
This will be a breeze.
I think we should do the boat after this, just so it unlocks for Fox.
Would it unlock for him though? Because this isn't career.
I have absolutely no idea.
But we can
I don't
try.
know.
We can try.
And we can try. Oh, I'm on top of its head. I'm on its head. I'm on its head.
So no head.
What?
Funny joke.
Very funny. I didn't get it, but well done.
Thank you.
Yes. If only your jokes were at least understandable as funny as they are.
Do you ever feel like my jokes are not funny? Bev's like all the
If I
time.
don't understand them, then yes.
Bev's like all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I find a bunch of your random stupid jokes funny, but
You do try.
I did
you
try.
did try, and I think that's
absolutely-
even more funny.
I was at work today, and I did an impression. They were like, "Wow, you're really good at impressions." I was like, "I can do lots of impressions."
The one thing I would say, Fox, is no matter whether a joke works or not, if you feel you need to explain it to other people, then they're not going to find it funny at any point once
No.
you've explained it.
But that's the best part of a joke, right?
What, having to have it explained to you?
Yeah, exactly. Just explain the joke.
I mean, meh.
Have you had a game that you went back to after a while? Like you stopped playing because you didn't like it, then you played it and you loved it. You guys did anything in those games? Where like you stopped playing it for a bit because you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What game was that?
Stardew.
Really? You didn't like Stardew?
Uh-huh. Not initially. I played, I think, like maybe 2 hours of it, and I was like, I'm not really vibing with it. I
And
don't
then
really want to
16
play
hours,
it. And
a million hours
like,
passed.
I even uninstalled
Marta
it.
uninstalled Stardew Valley. Burbs, get the action, get the camera out. This is breaking news. Marta didn't like Stardew at one point.
Yeah, genuinely, I didn't like it. I was like, you know what? It's not it.
I mean,
And
I think it's
uninstalled it,
fun.
And then
I think it's fun,
I think so too.
but I don't think it's like hundreds of hours fun.
Oh my god, then we might have a disagreement there, dear.
You shockingly, yes.
We might have a domestic there if you start trying to explain to me why it's not 100 hours fun.
Well, I mean, it's fun, but it's like I wouldn't have said like the amount of hours you've played and how many playthroughs you've played of it. Fun.
Oh, they're very fun. Oh, close my eyes because I'm fun. Oh, okay, I'm falling down. So. I mean, I love it. I
I know you
love
do.
It.
See, here's the thing. I know you love it, And I understand, and I'm not one of those people who's like, I don't understand why she likes it. I totally get it. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure Babs does as well.
Yeah, I get that you enjoy it. Doesn't mean I enjoy it.
I get, but my point
And
is
there
like,
you go. You were saying on your stream yesterday, Fox, it's the 50th or 60th time you've played Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Does that not just get repetitive after a while?
Well, this one's a remake, so it's an.
Well, I know this one's technically a remake, yes, but the fact that you played the other one,
That's a good point. I do admit that it's a valid point. You know, but back in the day when you have a PS2 and you don't have many games to play,
yeah,
you play what you got. You can. It's like, should I play Resident Evil 4? Or should I play Simpsons Skateboarding? I think I'm gonna play Resident Evil 4.
Why?
Yeah.
Have you not played Simpsons Skateboarding? It is not good. Some would say it's actually bad.
it was a different time.
It was a different time.
You were spending like half a year's pocket money to get one game.
Yeah, and if that game was a
Now it's just, I bought 10 new games on Steam.
But the thing was that, Babs, if that game was a stinker, you were stuck with it.
Yeah.
So like
Even trading wasn't really a thing at that time, was it?
Well, yeah, you didn't get much money bang for your buck anyway. Like every 4 or 5 games you trade in, you might get a new game, maybe.
Yeah.
Like perhaps. If you're super duper lucky, but like, yeah, back in the, I mean, this is the old man part of the podcast gameplay thingy, but I don't really know what we call this. But you know, Marta, you're obviously a lot younger, not a lot younger, but
Like,
you know,
I'm only 4 years younger than you. We're from the same decade.
she's a wee babby.
We're from the same decade.
But like, yeah, when
You two are arguing over a couple of years. I'm old enough to be both of your dads.
and I'd be very proud if you were.
So, don't pull me into an argument about age.
It's okay, my dad's older, so it's all good. You don't need to worry about that.
Your dad's really cool, but your dad also knows karate. I think he's gonna kick the shit out of me at some point.
Nah.
Like that's nothing worse than a dad who knows karate.
He used to be black belt, and then he stopped
Oh, that's
training.
good. That's reassuring.
No. When he was younger, I think even before he met my mom and stuff, he was black belt, and then he stopped doing karate, and then he signed up at the local bit, and now he's brown belt of some sort, and
Can you not keep the integrity, I guess, of being a black belt, or does it?
I guess, but I think because it was when he was in his 20s, 30s, and in Poland, and then he stopped for 10, 15 years or something. It's even he himself was nah, I'll just pick it up from the beginning. He sailed through the first few rungs of it, though, because he already had all the knowledge. It was just practice for him. Because one thing he would tell you at that point is that he was quite fairly out of shape for it as well. So it was by the time the session would end, he would just be dripping buckets of it all and stuff, and just be right, give me half an hour to catch my breath type of thing.
Do you know what I really miss from the olden days, Burbs, from gaming as well? When you get a new game, you have that when you get a new manual, that smell of a new manual.
Just get a new book.
That's not the same thing. Burbs, back me up, it's not the same thing, is it?
New game smell is something special.
Nowadays, you don't have that
Like
anymore.
we say, when you've been saving your pocket money for months to get one new game.
And you open it up and you just... It sounds like you know what it sounds like? It sounds like we're addicts. Get that little high of that, Simpsons Hit and Run.
But yeah, like I say, it was a different time, wasn't it? It's not like you go on Steam and go, oh, that's on sale. And before you know it, you've bought 4 new games.
Yeah.
for a couple of quid.
Or me. And
It's like, oh, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
I've been saving for this.
Yeah. Did you guys ever have like pocket money? I never really had pocket money when I was a kid.
Yeah, at some point, but it was like £5 for a month or something like that. So.
But then, like,
But at the same time, my parents were awesome enough that if I asked them nicely, they would buy me a sweetie or something.
Yeah, it was like for me when I hadn't got any like here's £2. I was like, fucking Woolworths pick up mix, let's go.
Yeah.
And you stuff that bad boy. You stuff it.
I never liked pick and mix much.
Dude, I loved pick and mix.
I don't like it. It's like, I think for me it's just because they're like all like open and stuff, and they like dry out a bit, and then they go hard, and just like it's also overpriced. Like for the £5 of a cup, I can go into the shop and buy 20 bags. Well, no, maybe 5 bags of the sweet I actually want instead.
Yeah,
and then
nowadays.
if I'm really desperate,
Yeah,
I
because
can
back
get
in, but when Woolworths had a thing, it was like it wasn't like it was just like you get a cup
remember
and
the shop.
yeah, it's like you get a cup and that's what you fill.
Yeah.
And whatever it doesn't matter how heavy it is. That's what if you start. Obviously, they're very clever because like you can only put so much in.
Pick a mix pro strats. You have to know how to pack the cup.
Exactly, Verbs. Exactly. You gotta be smart.
You put really small things in the bottom, and then some big things in, and then the small things in to fill in the gaps. And
Yeah, exactly.
See, again, if I really want a sweetie, I'll just go in and buy a bunch of bags.
Yeah, I
of
know,
whatever
but
I
at
want.
the time, as a kid, you can like, it's like you could pick and choose what you wanted.
Well, yeah, I can go to the supermarket and do the same thing.
Yeah, but you
I know what you mean, though.
like as a kid, like you could have a little bit of everything.
Sure, because you can't get that in the supermarket, dear.
No,
My
I
apologies.
don't know.
Listen, I know what you mean, but I'm just
But
saying.
you're just being difficult.
Yes, well done.
Well, I'm glad you're being difficult. What was the first game you ever bought with money?
Sims.
Really?
No, wait. No. When we were, me and my sister, when we were younger, in our shops, they had like this little magazine type of thing for kids, and it on one of them they had like this special offer of I think 3 different games on the one disc, for like I want to say maybe 10 zlotys, so it would be like £2 if you were to, convert it at this point. And me and my sister managed to convince my mum to get it for us.
Yeah.
And honestly, we played those games to death. Like, no, there were 4 games, yeah. 4 games. There was this like crime management game called Shop Nemo, which was like a little fish shop that you had, and you had to like, yes. And then there was Adventures of Alex Gordon, which was like a platformer, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had Sprill Water Adventures and Roboball. And honestly,
I remember the first game I ever bought with like birthday money was Star Wars Battlefront 2, which was a good game. That game was good. And the first game I actually bought with my first paycheck was I'm trying to think of more what it was. I think trying to remember. I think it was like Dead Space. I think it was like Dead Space 3, maybe 2. I don't remember. What was the first game you bought, Babs?
what bought myself
Yeah.
would probably be Super Mario when I got
Oh, the original.
when I got the SNES. No, Mario World.
Oh, wait, on the Super Nintendo.
On the Super NES, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. Was it like the bee's knees?
Yeah.
Do you think at that point gaming peaked?
Yeah.
Now look at us
No,
now.
gaming peaked with Clayfire.
Clayfire?
Yeah. Imagine like Street Fighter, but the models were made out of claymation.
Well, that's good. The graphics weren't very good at the time anyway, so it went perfectly. Very well
Yeah.
involved. So,
And you know the famous "Let's get ready to" announcer saying "Let's get ready to rumble."
Yeah,
No, not the Ant and Deck song, but
yeah.
"Let's get ready to rumble." It started with
Yeah.
"Let's get ready to crumble."
That's
That
awesome.
was just top tier.
Where are we looking? It's face slab and helmet slab.
Yeah. If you open your tablet in the game, you can click on whatever's remaining and it will actually highlight the part that you need to clean.
That's
Like
cheating.
it will flash. No, it's not. I do that all the time. I'm sure Burbs does it too.
Yeah, but it's on the screen now anyway.
Yeah,
How many
but-
bits count as face slab? Because the two I'm looking at say they're done.
Precisely, that's why I do it. You stop. Oh, it's there under the chin bit. Like,
Oh no, it's chinny chin chin.
there we go. See? It flashed for me, so I knew
I
it was
don't
there.
I don't like seeing the dub, but I don't like.
No, I proper click helmet slabs because it's 8 out of 9, and it will flash whichever one is still needing cleaning.
Helmet crest, helmet slab. Which one is it? This one?
This one. There we go.
Yay, we did it.
You might say it's cheating. I say it's just making it easier on yourself.
Nice. Wee.
Hey! Woohoo!
Yeah, I think this is the one where we left it, actually. I didn't do anything beyond this one.
Yeah, I think so.
I looked at that and I was like, I ain't doing that.
It's not that difficult.
No, it was.
Right.
It actually wasn't that difficult. But
Right,
it was
well-
just like...
You know what? Now let's see. This is where you unlock the trident spray nozzle thing
Yeah.
when you load in.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, the game doesn't really tell you that you've got a new thing until you go into the shop, so...
I'll go and start on the underside of the boat.
Okay, question, Burbs. Have you done the achievement for this one?
What is the achievement for this one?
It's to clean the bow, steps, and main deck first. So if you want, I can start on it.
What do you want me to do?
Is it? It's the bow, steps, and main deck. So the wooden bits and the thing.
So this bit's the main deck, isn't it?
Yeah, basically all around. As long as it's not like basically the floor of the boat.
Okay. Because it comes as a bow, doesn't it?
But is that how you pronounce it? Bow.
Ow, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I know.
is it
I know.
bow
I
if
know.
it's
I know.
bow?
I know it says bow, but I think it's.
Like,
I think it is
what
pronounced bow.
idiot in this stupid English language decided, you know what? Let's call it bow, but spell it bow. The same as the bow that you use in
Polish lady
archery.
yells at cloud.
But no, like the logic. Like
It's pronunciation. It's an enunciation.
yes, but what idiot went with that? Because you've got bow as in archery, bow and arrow, bow, and that's spelled B-O-W. So they decided for this, oh, let's spell it exactly the same way and just expect random people to pronounce it differently. Like, what's the logic behind that? Like, I would understand if it was an A in it. Like, even when you get Bowser, you don't say Bowser, you say Bowser. Or
I say
however you call it.
Bowser.
Yeah, well.
How do you
I
say?
always say
How do you
Bowser.
say Bowser?
Bowser. I say Bowser.
Burbs. How
Bowser?
do you say it?
Bowser.
I don't know anymore.
Mars.
Listen,
Your world is
my
crumbling.
point still stands.
Does it
Okay?
though?
Yes. You don't say bomb, you say bam. And you spell
No,
it as
you
B-A-M.
don't. What are you talking about? No, you don't say bomb. You say bomb. That's how you say it, not bam.
No, I
That's
say
what happens when
like, bam.
that happens in comic books when someone gets punched in the face. That's a bam.
You know what? You guys have
Burbs,
a weird language.
Do you know what? Do you agree with me or do you agree with Marta? Do you say bomb or bam?
Bomb.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about the explosive though. I'm talking
What are you
about
talking about?
Bim bam bomb.
Bing bam boom, you mean?
Oh, you know what? I give up.
What? I'm trying to understand
You
what
know
you're...
what? Let's just patch that and
No,
just
let's
say
not patch
that
that.
you
Let's
have
keep
the weirdest,
investigating.
awkwardest, most difficult to learn language that
No, let's talk about this more. So what are you trying to say? Spell it out for me. What are you actually trying to say?
B-A-M.
B-A-M, bam.
Bam.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say bomb. You're gonna say bam.
Bomb is a completely different word. Do you see what
B-O-M?
B-O-M?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, B-O-M, not bomb.
Bomb isn't a word. Is it? Or is it?
I don't know. You know what? Listen.
Burbs, is it a word?
That wasn't the point I was trying
Burbs,
to
is it a word? Is that actually a word?
Well, it's a word you might see in a comic book, I suppose.
It's onomatopoeia. And
I
that
don't
is a
want you
word.
to touch my pia, thank you.
Why you gotta be like this? But listen, my original point still stands. English is weird and just unnecessarily difficult and complicated and has a way
I
of
agree.
just...
Apparently English is like the hardest language to learn. Isn't it?
Like,
It's
it does vary from person to person because some people will say, "Oh, it's not."
I mean, it's not for me because I'm English and I've always spoken English.
Like someone like who's learning Spanish will say, actually, Spanish is more difficult because of all the like variants and words and grammar and stuff. And I'm like, maybe, but then.
Wait, so you said you need to do the steps, right?
Yeah, but this one's not wanting to do.
That's one.
Yeah, well, this one's not wanting to.
Oh, let me go. I got this. You ready? Come on! My God, can get this! Listen, I tried.
Yeah, I did too.
It was a good noise. It was an excellent noise for another day. I mean,
So you... Okay, you're still working on a set stroke.
I'm trying to find where the dirt is.
Yeah, I had that issue until you apparently came with your super solving problem removing solution, and yet you're stuck on it. So I'm happy that you took over the hunt.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm here to help, Ma. I'm here to alleviate your burdens.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Don't mention it.
Where is the main deck? There you go. There was open.
Oh, dear. Okay, stairs are done.
Well done. Where is? There we go. You guys should get the achievement for it.
I did. Dream.
Yep, got the achievement.
Woo! Now we can go and clean as we've been doing.
Oh.
Funny thing, with the achievements that I had left over when I started doing the last bit of it, like 3 of them were to do things first. So I literally, it took me like maybe half an hour to do like 3 achievements because they were like, and the monster truck clear the tires first, and this clear the deck first, and someone else, I don't remember what it was, clear that first. I'm like, okay. And then it went to get the gold medals. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with those ones.
To be honest, they are doable. Like, I done the van time challenge. It took me a few attempts, but I actually did it, and I done a water challenge for the van. Then I done
So are these ones like? Is this one on there? Like the time challenge?
I don't know vehicle-wise because most, but I would think so. I can double check for you actually.
Because imagine getting close to the time burst and you're like 10 seconds too slow.
Yeah.
That would.
There's nothing for water vehicles, but I was at one point. I think I was like by not even seconds. I was milliseconds off, and I think it was like 30 milliseconds or something. So I was like,
yeah. Imagine missing the pyramid temple by seconds.
Yeah, that one doesn't actually have a time. Or
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying. Imagine missing that one by
but I think the
tiny
main
amount.
yeah, but I think that's also one of the reasons maybe it doesn't have, because the only locations that do have that challenge is that garden that you do, like the garden steps and a pond and stuff, and then the bungalow with the gutters that you need to do last.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So those are the only like 2 locations, but I've done them. With the first one, I had, I think, 65 milliseconds left. And the other one I had like 8 minutes or something like that. But I was like, oh my god, let's get this done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't imagine
Stressful. Yeah.
the stress of cleaning. Well, this game was meant to be chill and have you relax, not stress you out.
Yeah, but at the same time, it wasn't too bad. Like, the ones that I later struggled with was the van to get it. The war one wasn't too bad because I'll be honest, at that point I had a guide up suggesting what I should do on it. I was like, right. But and then the time challenge for the van, at one point I gave up on it thinking, oh, I'll do a different vehicle because I was so struggling. But then I might have been doing something different, and I checked the guide and was like, just do this instead, and it worked. So I can be happier.
Yeah. Because doing these time challenges always stresses me out doing time trials. I just hate being timed on anything.
Yeah, I mean, the alternative for a lot of these is you can do a water challenge instead, so yeah, but I think the only time that I did the water challenge was with the van, like the first van. Other than that, I did
So what, is it just use a certain amount of water?
yeah, so like I can probably check for you because I don't need to start it. Career, challenge mode, vehicle. So for example, for the first van, to get a gold medal you need to use 15 litres of water or less.
Oh, geez.
I used under 13, and that was me faffing about a little bit too, so it is doable. And then for the van to be cleaned, you've got 3 minutes, and the fastest I've managed somehow to do it was 1 minute 41. But with those occasions, literally for the back garden, the golden time is 25 minutes. I had 24 minutes and 35 seconds and 31 milliseconds. So I was like literally yeah. And then the other one was 25 minutes, but I done it in like 19 minutes. So I think it's just because in the first one I was also faffing about and I didn't really have any
Yeah.
like plan for it. But the second one I went in and was like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But it is doable. It's just sometimes it took me a few attempts, and I think I've done the golf cart as well to like.
So I used to like doing achievements and doing everything in a game and getting all the achievements. I used to do that a lot, and then I suppose that really got me into more playing games on harder difficulties and stuff, because I feel like if I hadn't, I'd be a baby gamer forever. I would never play above easy. Do you know what I mean? Why would you? Why would you want to play above easy? Make game, do you want to be challenged? I know. The thing was, like, Halo 3 was like, I played through the whole campaign of Halo 3 and I was like, that was fun. And I looked at how many achievements I got. I was like, I only got 3. And I was like, I like the achievement idea. It's like, how do I get these other ones?
Yeah.
And
See,
yeah.
I don't mind doing achievements, but I also want to enjoy the game instead of tearing my hair out. So if it's like do this in expert mode or difficult mode, and I'm like doing not the best but fairly okay in like the
Yeah. I mean,
standard.
I don't like those
easy.
stupid achievements where like I'll do it on the hardest difficulty without dying.
Yeah,
'cause I know,
that's
like,
why.
Like Devil May Cry has those where you got like the hardest difficulty and you die in one hit. I know people have done it, but I'm like, I don't have time to go for trophies or achievements in that game, because it's like I don't want to do that. I don't consider that fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
That's kind of what I do. I check the achievements and I decide if there's any on there that I'm not likely to get, and then there's no point going for any of them if you're not going to go through all of them, sort of thing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Replay the game on New Game Plus on ultra hardcore difficulty. No.
While scratching your nuts and not dying.
Mhm.
And while doing a handstand on a unicycle.
Yeah, the only one that I knew I wasn't gonna get all the achievements, but I still got all that I could was Stardew, but that's mostly because I like playing Stardew.
Yeah.
Because there are two achievements that I'm never ever gonna get in my life.
You know, I'm really glad that you finished streaming Stardew. Not in a nasty way, but it's like, because I got to play the new Zelda, and Zelda's been fun to watch. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I don't mean that in a horrible
I mean,
way, just if it's something Stardew is my cup of tea, is it, I guess.
it's all good.
But
That
I'm
being
really
said,
enjoying the
am I
Zelda.
one day, not necessarily right away, but do I figure out a way to mod it? Because I'm bad at modding Steam games, and play the Stardew Expanded mod instead.
Mhm.
Because that is like basically think of Stardew, but then triple the content basically.
Yeah.
So it's Stardew, but triple the length. And you're going to stream it.
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't.
You
yet
really
tried.
do find new and interesting ways to test my patience.
Yeah.
First, I'm getting all the collectibles in Zelda. Aren't you happy?
Yeah.
I'm doing all the side quests and all the collectibles. I'm doing the collecting of the ibbles.
See, I just think like there's a point of collectibles is too much. I am happy to get collectibles as long as they're like they give you a good reward for doing the collectibles / side content.
Yeah.
That's what I say about Hogwarts Legacy. Doing the side content actually gives you spells and stuff that you don't need, but it's nice to have. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Hey guys!
What's up?
Folks, can you see me?
Where are you?
Not really. I'm kind of
you.
under a platform
yeah.
at the minute.
Give me that golden shower.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It's white shower if anything. Thank you
Oh,
very
it's
much. I'm
better.
trying to
I like a
save
good
your-
white shower.
Oh dear lord.
Listen, Ma, you said it.
I meant water, you silly numpty.
It's like when you get as far as Valhalla, folks, are you going to go for Excalibur?
See,
Or Thor's hammer?
see, it depends on
Or
how-
Odin's spear?
Depends on how much stuff I have to do for it.
I love it.
Well, I think you need to do 12 Treasures of England quests to get Excalibur.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly for the other ones.
But that doesn't seem too bad. 12 doesn't seem that much.
Yeah, I'd keep you right. I wouldn't troll you with it. But I would tell you which sets of quests you had to do to get a certain thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but like 12 isn't too bad. As long as I love like those shitty temples in Brotherhood and Revelations.
Well, there may be a little bit of undergroundness to them.
Yeah, but it just depends on how long they are, is the thing. If they're one and done within, like, I don't know, say 5-10 minutes, then fine. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying
once you find the location, they're not like you need to spend 3 hours parkouring through this place. They are pretty much, well, get to the other side and open the chest sort of thing.
Herbs, do you think he's gonna like the temples and Origins?
Again, I don't think the temples were too bad in Origins.
Not too bad, but sometimes they had certain enemies in them.
Oh. Oh, they got snakes, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you are in Egypt. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, my always problem was they always were in like very, very dark places to the point that I couldn't see them until they
That's gonna be fun to
me.
watch, isn't it? When I like, be like, oh, snake.
Yeah.
But the
At one
Assassin's
point
Creed
I
marathon's
remember
gonna-
there was like a collectible in a building and it was literally like 20 snakes inside.
I've had this
putting it
idea
out.
though, Babs. I think like you know I said about Liberation saying it should that be its own highlight, but I think what I might do is have Assassin's Creed 3, The Tyranny of King Washington, and then Liberation together.
Yeah.
Because like I think there's enough content from the Assassin's Creed 3 to be its own, but I don't know how much Liberation's gonna have, if any.
Yeah, I don't think the DLCs add enough to warrant their own highlights now.
But what I'm saying is if I include it in the 3 DLC
Yeah.
I've already played, I mean it makes more sense, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's all like...
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. You could have done 3 on its own and it would have been fine, but the DLC don't make sense
spoiler alert,
doing
a
themselves.
little bit behind the scenes, I haven't actually edited 3 yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I played
But if you're going to do Liberation first anyway, then...
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I haven't edited Zelda.
Shame.
Yeah. I really need to start going for the videos a bit because I can...
But then at least you got the
Like-
markers. You got the markers though.
Yeah, but I keep forgetting to put markers in half the time into the stream, so...
I do. It's just like literally falls to habit now. I just do it. Like,
Yeah,
like when I was like watching Resident Evil 4 yesterday when Ashley kidnapped herself. I was like, you joking? You actually kidnapped yourself. Of all the times, of all the ways to get kidnapped, this is a new low.
I mean, hold on, spoiler alert.
I don't care.
Well, what if the people watching it care? Maybe they plan to play it next. What if the people that are watching me want to play it next? And you
But I
just
mean, it's not
spoil
really a
it for
spoiler
them.
because she does that in the original anyway. She gets kidnapped she kidnaps herself anyway in the original.
Well, then, what's the shocker? You knew it was gonna come.
But the way it was done
Oh.
is my point.
Yeah, sure.
Do you know? It's kind of funny when people say like a game came out like 2007 or something. Like people are like spoilers about the end of the game. It's like
At that point, yes.
it's like
Yeah.
what is the
As I-
etiquette for spoilers for you guys? How long do you say before you start talking about spoilers?
I give it a month or two, and then if you're really that concerned about it, it's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, like in Jedi Fallen Order, at the end of that game, I will say spoiler alert, but that game came out a few years ago. But anyway, at the end of the game, Darth Vader shows up, and that was spoiled on the first day on YouTube by a thumbnail. Jedi Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, Darth Vader reveal. You know what I mean?
Okay,
In the
well, that's
first
just
day. Like, and it's in the thumbnail. You can like, obviously, if you're interested in the game, it's gonna be in your YouTube recommended like thingy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, here's a spoiler. I think there was another one was like Jedi Fallen Order ending, and then it had a picture of Darth Vader in the game. I was like, well, thanks for spoiling that. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people blatantly even put it in the title.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order, Darth Vader arrives.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah, see, that's the thing as well. Like, I get it, but I wouldn't even put it in a title like ever, because obviously, if someone is, for example, looking up a guide or some information about the game, the last thing you want to do is put ending or Vader arrives. At that point, you do spoil it for them, and they genuinely are wanting to play it and so on. So I'm like, at that point, it's just no, like. If you can avoid it, fine. But if it's like a normal conversation that you start, it's like, oh, by the way, I played this game like 2 months ago. You would never expect this coming. It was so good, and they're like, spoiler. What after me?
I think there was a lot of things with Avengers back when it was at the time. It was like you could not say anything about the new Avengers movie.
It was like a whole hashtag as well, but it was for like what, maybe first month or something, and then they were like, okay.
But here's the thing, like how many weeks for a new movie coming out do you spoil it? I mean, I'd say in a workplace scenario, it'll be like a month, then it's free game to discuss.
I just give it a month or two, because at that point you've got just about every single person that did want to watched it. If you couldn't have watched it either, well,
you had 30 days to watch it.
And a lot of the time, after like 2 months, the actual screenings in cinema go down to like bare minimum of like maybe 2 a day or something, if even.
Yeah.
So I'm like, at that point, the only way you can watch it is if you go through and either figure out a way to rent it. I don't know if those services still exist. I don't think they do, because you've got Netflix and all that. Or wait until it's on DVD and then go for it and stuff. And it's like, well, have fun.
Yes, they're the only ways to get hold of a film these days.
Well, the legal ways, Barbs. The legal approved ways, basically.
Of course, that's what I mean. I said that's the only way to get a film.
I know.
It sounds like you're implying there's another way in the subtext of that conversation, perhaps.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But yeah, like people are like, oh, it's spoiling a movie, or a game, or I play a stream game, like I've played before. I'm like, oh yeah, this is funny. This is a scene from the original, or this, and then people are like, oh, you spoiled the game. It's like, I've played this game countless times. I don't care.
Yeah, and again, I've got that thing if it's like a month or two, and you still haven't like with games, it's different because it costs. And at this point, a lot more money to like get a bloody game. But at the same time, like with Zelda, I'm not gonna watch anyone who's streaming Zelda when it comes out, because I just want to play it myself. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna be streaming, I'm gonna be like far away from you at that point, folks.
You think you're far away from me?
Yeah, when you're streaming it, yes.
I'm only getting it if you get it for me.
That's true.
Like, I'm not gonna buy it unless you buy it for me. I'm not buying it straight away.
Well, fair, but you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
That's one of those things, and it's like, I'm sorry, but I don't want spoilers. But at the same time, if it's like 2-3 months and you're still being like, oh, why are you spoiling this new one? Well, you see. Well, not my fault that you're that.
But like, even on YouTube, it's like thumbnails spoil things.
Yeah.
Just like a still image just can ruin a game or a movie.
Yeah.
See.
I mean, on Twitch, you just shouldn't watch a stream with someone playing it, should you?
No. Well, yeah, that's fair enough. But on like YouTube and Twitter and stuff, and people just like.
Yeah.
Then go into like what you call it, into a your account version of YouTube. So like log out or something, and you won't have the things.
Then, like, if it's a popular thing, if it's a popular thing, then you know, and it's a popular YouTuber, then a lot of stuff can come through anyway.
But also with Google, you can mute certain topics so they don't come up. So I don't know if that would extend over onto YouTube, but you could literally go through and mute it that way.
I don't know.
I mean, I've seen Twitch streams before where someone's playing a game and it's, oh, I'm only doing the side stuff, so there'll be no spoilers. Well, if you're playing the game, play the game. If someone comes into a stream where you're playing the game, it's their problem if they get a spoiler.
I mean, Joe came into the stream day before yesterday.
I think he was rated over from my bit because
he said, like, I'm not watching because I want to play it myself. I'm like, and that is totally fine.
Yeah.
I have no trouble with people.
Yeah. At that point, it's your decision whether you want to stick around for the spoilers or if you want to bounce off. I get either way. It's all good.
Now, my point is more the people that will play the latest hot game and then go out of their way not to actually do any story because they don't want to spoil it for their viewers.
That's just stupid.
And
what's the point of playing it if you're not going to do the story?
Yeah, like, I do sort of get it from the point of, like, I've got these viewers, they like my streams, we hang out and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, like, if they really like you, they're not going to care about the spoilers, and if they really care that much about the spoilers, is it really, like...
Yeah.
And let's be honest, if you're streaming the game, the likelihood is that every other person that's not streaming eventually is going to take over your progress in the game.
Yeah.
Because you're stuck to streaming until,
like, I've already seen Resident Evil 4 remake spoilers already. Do you know what I mean? The things that have changed and stuff. And it's just, like, different things. Like, it's just like... But there's not a lot I can do about that. How do I avoid it? You can't.
I'm trying to think, what game was it? There was one game, wasn't there, that you actively avoided streaming it because you knew I was playing it and you wanted me to finish it first.
I can't remember what game was that. What game was that?
I remember it was a game, but...
But you were like, I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'll wait until you tell me you've finished.
Yeah, because back when I was a nice guy.
Yeah.
But it was fairly recent, though, because I remember it. And you're still a nice guy, though, so... But you're like a nice guy, not a... Oh, but I'm such a nice guy if you get to know me.
Oh, I hate those kind of guys. I used to be that guy.
I hate those guys, too.
They're
not nice.
If you have to tell someone you're a nice guy, then you're not a nice guy, so...
Once you give them enough time to...
But I am a nice guy, that's what I was thinking, but I am a nice person. But yeah, I know you...
Yeah, but if someone says you're nice and you go, I know, that's one thing, but if you have to say to people, oh, I'm a nice guy if you get to know me...
Then,
Guys,
alarm bells are ringing.
You're just going to brainwash me to like you. I'm out.
What game was it that we played? I'm trying to think what game that was, Babs.
So, I don't know. I'm thinking it would have been something like in the last year. I know that much. It was fairly, like, recent. I don't know, like... Because it would... I think it also was, like, a fairly big game, wasn't it?
It was. So it wouldn't have been Horizon because you're not playing that.
Yeah.
Did you
It wouldn't have been
play
Valhalla
Suicide
because
Squad
you've not
together?
played. We played. Suicide Squad's not out yet. Do you mean Gotham Knights?
We played that.
Maybe, I don't
Yeah, we
know.
co-op that.
There was one, though, I think it was a superhero-y one. I don't remember which one it was. I didn't know.
I'm trying to remember.
I can't remember.
I know.
That's the problem.
That's the thing. I think I know what you mean because I do remember playing a game, but not like I was waiting for you to finish it.
Yeah, I even remember you saying, I'll wait for Bears to finish it because I don't want him to have spoilers.
And you did finish it.
At that point, it's like, you know that Bears will tune in basically no matter what type of situation. Bears is generally in your streams and he's awesome and amazing and
He is.
stuff. And so you're like, okay, well, I know he wants to play it, so I'm just gonna wait, until he finishes it. And Burbs, I don't know. Generally speaking, I feel like Burbs does run through games fairly quickly, and then goes back and does all the collectibles and stuff afterwards. I don't know. That's the vibe I get from Burbs.
I'm just trying to remember. So what games have you bought recently, Buzz, in the past year that you've really enjoyed playing or really excited to play?
In the last year, WWE.
Yeah.
Sorry, it is my addiction.
I just like how it's the first one that's like, yes, this one.
I've already completed the story mode, or the showcase mode. I've completed the story mode once, and I'm starting again.
GG Burbs.
I have it on every day. It's one of the first things I do in the morning, is turn it on, see if there's been an update.
I'm currently doing that, but with Pokemon. Not for updates. To catch bloody Zubats.
In the daytime.
Yes! And they don't want to spawn in any caves during the bloody daytime. So I literally need to wait until, I'll sleep until it's nighttime. Kind of like maybe 2 Zubats that want to attack me, and then wait until it's morning so I can catch them and repeat the whole process again. And I need to catch 20 of them. So, please help.
It's funny you say that about Zubat. It's like the most annoying Pokemon in all Pokemon. You can't catch a Zubat.
The best part is for the for the Golbat, the task is to catch them during nighttime. I'm like, well, that's no challenge because they bloody spawn in the nighttime. So generally speaking, what I'll do is I'll run around during the night, find 3-4 Golbats, and then get 2 Zubats to basically trap in my loop, and then once they're in my trap, I don't let them out. And my problem as well is, at this point, my Pokemon are level 30s, 40s, 50s. Mm-hmm. My Summer is level 85 or something. And all the Zubats are 14, 20. And I'm like, I can't even hit you because you've got to crumble into dust. So.
Oh dear.
Oh, that.
Hi. You fell right into my arms.
Yeah, sure.
I'd better go check what Bonnie's doing. I'll be right back.
Oh, no worries.
No worries.
Yeah, I still can't believe that I initially never liked Stardew, and then I was like, oh,
that is crazy to think, because you love Stardew.
Yeah, I think what it was when I initially started, you know how Stardew works. You don't really get a tutorial or information on what you do, how you do it, etc. And it just was so much, and I was like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to play this game, and I just sort of gave up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you went back to it. So what made you go back to it then?
Well, I've seen people play it afterwards, and I was like, you know what? This doesn't actually look that bad. It looks doable, and then I was like, you know what? Let's give it one more go. And I also discovered a wiki at that point, and I was like, a lot of people are like, don't be afraid to use it. It's there, you can use it. And honestly, knowing that that's there just helped a little bit, because okay, well, this is how this works. And I didn't know about
I had that with Subnautica, actually.
What?
I had that with Subnautica, to be honest. I thought the initial was base building was I was like, this is not gonna be my cup of tea, is it? Ended up loving the game. Love the game. Love the original.
Yeah.
I should probably replay it at some point.
You've been you said about us playing together though.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to work, but you know what I mean. I do like Subnautica.
I know you do.
How we do it one?
You're You've got 89% then, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
A pelican. Is this boat called a pelican?
Well, pelicans off on the beach, right?
Yeah, but like, it has. This boat has a big pelican on the front of it, and it says the pelican.
Maybe.
Who knows?
You asked me like I know the answer.
Mm. If anyone's gonna know the answer, it's gonna be either me or Birds at this point, to be honest.
It's not gonna be me. I am not.
Yeah, I know.
What kind of games genres would you guys like to get into more of?
I don't know. Like, I like the ones that I do have, and I'm not really fussed about any other ones, to be honest.
I think I got you into shooters more.
I am a bit more into shooters, although if I'm being honest, and I really think about it, I've always liked the idea of shooters. Like, I remember my mum is really close friends with this one woman, and we would always
I thought you were
go
going to say
to
your
her.
mum was very close to Microsoft. And
No. Just right, and
I don't get up.
this woman, her name's Magda, very traditional for a Polish name, I know. But she, was it her brother? I don't know. Basically, it was like an entire family living together, as in mom, daughter, son, like mom, daughter, grandkids. They didn't get to their grandkid yet, but
Not yet.
you know what I mean? Like there were 3-4 generations in that house in the one bed, and
Yeah.
I think it was her brother that played it, and I still to this day don't know what the game was actually called. I wish I did, but he was playing something. The closest I can say it looked like is genuinely like GTA, but like one of the very early ones, like pre-2010 GTA.
Like San Andreas, maybe. Well, who was it? Like was it a GTA or was it look like a GTA?
I don't know. All I know is that there were cars. I could shoot people. I think there were hookers involved in it. I'm not really sure, but there were a lot of guns, and I could pick up a gun and
It
just.
sounds like a real question. What was the guy wearing?
I don't know. I don't remember what the game looked like. All I know is that it would have been pre-2010 because I moved to the UK in 2010.
Did you?
Yes. A
You
month before my birthday, actually. Awesome gift. Totally don't recommend. Although I am having fun now.
Well, if you didn't move, Ma, you would never met me.
That's true. But,
So-
but that's what I mean, though. Like, I say awesome gift, but, like, for an 11-year-old being like, hey, by the way, we're going to move across to a different country.
Have fun.
Happy birthday! I was like, I don't really want to. Go away, leave me alone. But, yeah, I don't generally remember anything. All I know is I could steal cars. I could run people over with the cars. When I ran/killed some of the people, they would like drop these like glowy guns, like green and purple and stuff, and I would pick it up. There was loads of money involved and being collected and stuff. And it was quite violent to the point that my mum didn't want me to play it, but the friend, the family member of my mum's friend still burned me like a disc copy of it. I have no clue where that disc copy went because
But
I
you should
never got
find
to
it. You should
install
totally
it.
find it and be like.
It would be in the old house in Poland, right? That none of our family has been to in like 5, 6, maybe years or so, and that is like it could be somewhere, but apparently after my grandma died, my uncle says that the place been looted and stuff because there was no one there and whatnot. So I don't. Is
Maybe
that
they
the
found
word
the Holy
looted? I
Grail.
don't know. I don't know.
Lewid?
I don't know. Basically, people went and stole stuff and took
Well,
whatever
yeah,
they
that is
could.
the right word.
Yeah. So
Right, I'm back, sorry.
welcome back. So there is apparently, according to my uncle, that's what happened. But my mum says not to really trust him with that because it could just as well be him trying to be like, just give me some of the money for the house and we can just sell it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Despite the house actually being left to my mum in full, but you know, we're gonna skip past that part. But yeah, so
Bonnie's house.
it's somewhere out there. I still, like I said, I don't know what the disc was. Like, all I know is he burned the disc for me, and then I don't know where it went. And even if it is in that house, at this point, it probably is like not usable. Also, my laptop does not read discs because it doesn't have that drive in there. So I'm like,
Imagine you found it. Imagine you found it. That'd be pretty wild.
That would be wild. But honestly, I don't remember what it is. The only thing that I could potentially think of is maybe asking my mum's friend's brother. Yes, I think it was her brother.
Just ask him randomly about
he remembers. Be like, see, remember those days when I came over to your place and we played video games together and you play that random like car shooty game, but I don't remember what it's called. Do you remember what that was? No? Okay, fine. Sorry to bother you.
Car shooty game?
Yeah, honestly, all I know is that there were cars, there was shooting involved. I could run people over with the cars. I could kill people. When I killed people, they would drop dollar bills because they were green. And there were some guns. My mom disliked the fact that I played it because it had a lot of violence in it. And
Grand
that's all I
Theft
know.
Auto? No, not Grand Theft Auto.
And it
Crazy
was
Taxi?
Crazy Taxi. You know what? I'm going to Google it.
Yeah. That's from the game.
No, like it would have been a PC game.
Yeah.
And it would have been pre-2010.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like Crazy Taxi. It never had this yellow thing.
They didn't have a taxi in it, shockingly.
It'd say GTA 2008. I don't know what that would have been. I mean,
It
not
could
really
it
that.
could have
It's
been
still
GTA.
open.
It could have been GTA.
I don't know. All I remember is that the game was perpetually in dark. Like it was constantly nighttime as well. Like I don't remember there ever being daytime.
Could have been like True Crime Street of LA. That was a game.
I don't know.
Had Christopher
Like I
Walken in
said,
it.
Carmageddon?
Carmageddon could be it. Yeah, it could be Carmageddon.
no. Like you could get out of the car and stuff. Like
I'd say that it would either been GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, or GTA Vice City.
I don't know. It could. I mean, it doesn't really look like it, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Because it was so long ago that I genuinely like have very basic memories of it.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if there was a story to it or if it was just you driving around stealing cars.
It could have been Driver 3, that came out. I was Googling it.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of looks like it.
I used to love Driver. I think I used to love Driver 3.
I mean,
does it look like
another
it?
thing that, I mean, it does a bit, but there's a lot of pictures of it being daytime.
Yeah.
But like, with that, obviously, it's like, as well, what probably won't help is it was in Poland, so it potentially would have been that the game changed titles while it was in Poland. Because, I mean, they like to do that, and sometimes they translate it to something that makes absolutely absolutely no sense. So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
But that was like the first one that I know, like action shooter, violent game type of thing that I played. So, and I did enjoy it. I just didn't. After I actually got back into games, I just all the games looked so like very like like very sweaty and just too much like for someone who just wants to play something casual that I just never really played it.
Yeah, you know, it's weird. I wish some of my family were more into games, but they're not.
Yeah, I've got something similar with my family. Like, my dad is alright with games. Like when we had the Wii U and stuff, he was really into it, and then Nintendo Switch came out, and for a brief time he was okay, but now he's mostly because he hasn't played for so long. And then my mom just refuses to play any games with us. The only other person is like my brother, and at least he has me.
Indeed.
Starboard Hall. Starboard is on the other side, isn't it?
Starboard Hall's over here, where I am.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. And home trim, is that it? Starboard, is that Hall?
Starboard, yeah, Starboard's on this side.
Yeah, it's on the right.
Have we done it?
I don't know. It's literally that trim, that middle line here, so I'm just literally going back and forth with the three prong. Is it gonna be Barb's a repeat of the TV incident?
Probably.
Yeah, folks, we done the Midgar map, and we've cleaned everything, and only thing that we had left was the TV, and we sprayed every single bloody angle to the point that nothing was flashing. Turns out that you had to figure out a way to go around it and behind it, and
We did it.
And literally one spray did it. Yes, we did it. Also, can you check in your shop to see if you've got the three-prong nozzle unlocked? Like, obviously it's not career, but you've done this map at this point.
Yeah, that is a no.
Can I get the dog from tree, Stephen? Let's just get the dog from tree.
Yeah.
Dad, this one.
Okay.
Right. What do you fancy cleaning now?
I don't mind. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Right, we've done the boat, right? You know what? Let's go. I'm gonna check what the career one. Stop pushing me. Not nice.
I'm not pushing you.
I think it was Burbs because he's.
It's not. What? Why?
Right. Do you want to do the stunt plane, or
Sure.
would you? No. You know what? We're gonna do the recreational vehicle, the RV.
Okay.
Is that?
Is that what
here?
RV stands for?
I think so.
God, I'm dumb.
Alright, we're gonna do this one.
I just genuinely didn't know what it stands for. God, I'm dumb.
I didn't know either until just now I realized that it does make sense.
The recreational bit.
Alright, we're cleaning this, dear.
What's the challenge for this one?
I don't remember. I can check for you. Right. What are all the achievements? No. Ancient statue, Ferris wheel, tree house, fire, helicopter, helpless bear.
I've been pushed. I'm looking at something up. Why the heck am I? Why am I so far back?
Because I think you've been pushed.
Look behind you.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't remember if there is a
Look behind me.
thing for
What
this.
do you see? As an alien, it's UFO.
Yeah,
Oh.
there was an RV there earlier.
Was that?
We're cleaning the RV.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, Burbs, he ruined it!
I'm sorry. Well, someone pushed me. I was looking something up.
Right,
I was trying to get you towards it, so you were the first one to go up to the RV.
There we go, we're reloading it, guys.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll act surprised this time.
No.
Right, I'm gonna act surprised this time.
Go.
What? An alien saucer? Was that the bite of 87? Fucking comedy gold. There you go.
I mean, the point is he didn't get the story anyway, did he? Cause
Right, so,
No.
so what we got to clean?
The RV that turned into the saucer.
yeah, but
No, what's the
challenge-wise,
challenge?
I don't think there is
challenged.
one. Right, I'll Google it.
Jesus Christ, it's like, what's the challenge? Just say your challenge.
I did say I don't think there is one.
Ready?
I don't think there is an achievement for it. What are you guys doing?
I just hear the vibration from Pubs' controller. Or keyboard. That's funny.
I don't see anything, so I'm gonna say that there's nothing.
Okay.
Although I do kind of get it, because maybe they didn't want to spoil it or anything like that.
Maybe.
I like cleaning this, except it's just very round. But see, when you actually do play it the first time round, it's like, it's more fun when it just changes in front of you. You spoiled it for yourself because you just weren't paying attention.
Listen, if I do anything, I spoil everything for myself. Is Bubs here?
I'm here, yeah.
Okay.
I was just looking on my end whether I could find whether there was a challenge.
I don't think so, because I looked for the achievements and I can't see anything for this place either. So
No.
it could just be that it's one of those that doesn't have it, because not all places do. In fact, only a few vehicles actually do have an achievement.
Ma,
Yeah.
I'll ask you a question. Do you think in 5 years you'll be still streaming?
I don't know. It depends if I'm still having fun.
I don't know if I would be. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I don't honestly know. I do enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, I don't actually know if I would. I do have fun, I'm just like, I can't say for sure.
See, the way I see it, right, is I know in 5 years' time, I will most likely still look at making time to
I thought
play
you were
video
going to say,
games.
I still find you attractive, like, thanks.
Well, that too. I would hope I do. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. But no, it's not that. It's just I'll still be playing games, so I might as well just have fun with it. And I mean, you know yourself, like, at this stage, you know, I'm not making big bucks from Twitching and whatnot.
You make a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, like, I'll get, like, a 60 quid every, like, 2 or 3 months or something like that.
Pretty
you know,
good.
but... Yeah, but at this point it's sort of like a pocket money hobby type of funds that it is, or it will just go towards me getting a new game that I've been like wanting to try out, and I might end up streaming it and stuff. And because as it stands, I don't really need anything for streams like setup wise. Like the only real thing that I maybe would need is a microphone, but because at this point I jump between streaming from what I now call my office and the living room, it's just a lot of fucking about.
Yeah.
When I can plug my earphones or earbuds in, and they will do the job too.
Yeah.
So as it stands, I don't like have the need for it basically. So yeah, and like I say, the software that I use for editing and whatnot is just like I've managed to find really good ones that are completely free, unless I want like crazy additional effects or something. But because I'm still like getting a hang of the basics, I'm like, I don't need anything fancy. I don't need to pay 30 quid a month just to be like, oh, look at me, I managed to add butterflies onto this video. Wow.
I could do that for you.
I know you could, but that's not my point. And you know it.
Maybe.
But thank you for the offer.
Don't mention it.
But yeah, like, I'm having fun with it. And honestly, like I said, I'm gonna be playing games.
Yeah.
When whatever happens, so it's like I might as well look at meeting new people and just having fun and enjoying it.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't do it for the money. The money is a nice bonus because, you know.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's just like, you know, enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah. Because that's literally why I started doing it. I was like, well, I play Sims anyways. I can try and stream it, but I decided that I'm bored when I'm with Sims. Like, I haven't played Sims in absolute ages. Like, there's a new DLC that came out, and I haven't even gotten that. Just, I want it, but I'm like, I'm not playing the game. Let's not buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it.
So yeah, I just haven't really...
I love the fact that this context of this mission is like, we were currently going to clean an RV, and then they were like, oh, aliens. And we're like, well, time to get cleaning.
Listen, when you do the main story, it does make sense though. Like, they make it make sense basically. But you're not doing the story because
No, because
you get the story for the techness.
I'm like playing with Burbs.
I know.
Because Burbs is my friend.
And I second that. I'm just saying, it makes sense when you do it from...
Yeah, it makes sense in context of the story if you've had the full story.
Yeah. It's just that you haven't had the story, and so to you it's like, why? What the hell type of situation? Like, where did this come from?
Yeah, no, I get you.
But yeah, if you want, literally, like, because obviously you haven't really progressed through the story bits, if you want, just load it up and set it to co-op, and I'll just join you and I'll do it for you.
Sure.
And you can do whatever else, whether you want to edit and stuff, and I'll just press it through that way. This thing is not cleaning. I don't know what's dirty. Or is it stream flow intake? So is it? Oh, it's. Okay.
There's something over here, Marta. But I don't.
What?
There's one over here.
Trying to help, but I don't know where it's like messy.
Yeah, I don't know what this. I'm trying to find out. There you go.
There we go. It was on the other side. I like how Burbs is just cleaning the underside.
Yeah, well, you know, Babs is doing a good job.
Yeah. He's always doing a good job.
He is. How are we all being more like Burbs?
What?
We all need to be more like Burbs.
You wouldn't want to be like me.
I do.
But then I'll suffer from the imposter syndrome because I know I couldn't ever be Burbs. I'll just try and pretend I would be a measly knockoff version of Burbs.
Burbs is like a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
He is, I agree.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, Burbs. There's 2 people in this room right now that are saying that you are. So it must be true. And if Amara were here, it would be free.
I like count as 2 people, so
Do you?
yes,
Why?
because I said so. I didn't identify as a 2-spirit person. Okay.
Okay. Good for you.
I don't understand all that stuff. That's just stupid.
Listen, I went to school with someone who now, I think, still identifies as a werewolf.
That's just a fairy, Matt.
No, she's like.
So what you do at the full moon then? You just get like in the fursuit and
I
transform?
don't know because I haven't talked to her since high school, and
I can just imagine.
I
I
feel
can
like
just imagine her just getting in the fursuit at the full moon and running around
like,
the street.
she
and
was
then...
a lovely person in high school, but at that point she already was like
Weird.
reaching that line of being werewolf. She was like, I identify as a werewolf. So I mean, I listen. I don't judge.
I do.
But there's a reason you find werewolves in fiction books, not in like factual books.
I don't understand that. It's like there's like all these genders. I don't get it. Not going to go into detail about it. I don't get it. I mean, there's a difference between if you okay. This is all I'll say on the matter. If you are transgender and you identify as a man or a woman when you're the opposite gender that you were assigned at birth, that's fine. But if you say you're a 2-spirit person, then that's when I'm gonna call you an idiot. Because that's just silly.
Yes.
Because if I did my pronouns are handsome and clever, and you should call me handsome and clever, you'd laugh at me. But they're my pronouns. That's my choice.
Okay. Hi, handsome.
Do you know what I mean?
I can call you that. I don't have any qualms about it.
Everybody has to do that now.
Yeah.
And they'll say, oh, but that's not. I don't want to do that. So well, why don't you? It's my choice. That's what I identify as. You should respect my identity. You know.
Well, I can respect it.
I know you can. I'm just saying, like, I just don't.
Do you want me to keep calling you handsome? I feel like eventually it will sound disingenuous, but I can keep calling you handsome if you want. I have no issues with that whatsoever.
Yeah. I just, but like I said, I just reading this online. I said like, cause there's like 100 genders. It's like, no, there's not.
Yeah.
Hey, to burst your bubble, make you a special snowflake. And say I'm special. You know. No, there's not.
But that's what it is. Like, when is like it becoming just a question of, you know, are you feeling okay up there? I understand that. I'm not a lady. I'm a actually
I
gentleman
identify as a
or
man.
something.
But it's like,
Yeah, I get. But the moment you say, "Oh, I'm a cloud," I'm like, okay, then put some rain onto my flowers so they can grow a little bit quicker, please.
I identify as a two-spirit penguin.
Oh, what's the other spirit? Or is the penguin just have two spirits? Is it like a Piplup and the Ice Cube one?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Exactly.
I see. You know what? I don't mind.
So yeah, penguins are vicious little buggers.
They are. I mean, they have to be. They're birds that cannot fly. I mean, I think nature already did them dirty.
They just give them a massive L from the start.
Yeah. Mother Nature was like, how can we screw this nation over? You know what? Let's just prevent them from flying. They're sort of like chickens, but instead of living in nice warm climates, they need to live in the cold.
At least they didn't get eaten.
Not that you know of.
Well, true. Are you saying penguins get eaten?
I don't know.
Ma.
I would imagine some cultures may potentially get eaten them. Like,
Maybe Eskimo might. Eskimo might eat it.
Giggle says that it's technically edible by humans, and we've got records from explorers who have done so. It would not taste good, and people who ate them only did so to survive when they had no other food. However, it is against international law to kill penguins because they're
Really?
endangered. Yeah, like they're endangered, so you can't kill them.
Wow.
Like Mother Nature continues to like do them dirty. Like it's like you can't fly. You can only live in a cold climate.
And you taste terrible.
You're going towards the extinction side of things because everything's melting around you. Have fun.
There are breeds of penguin that don't live in cold places.
Well, they might survive, but not the traditional penguins.
Doop.
I like doing a spaceship, but also I don't like doing it because it has like these weird crevices with like random angles that you need to go at it to basically clean it.
There we go. View dome rim.
View dome rim. No, view dome is at top. Are you at the top?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna have to BRB again for a minute.
Okay.
No worries.
Polarized saucer plating.
Yeah, I know what's what. There it is. Or maybe. I think you've gone too far, dear. Alright.
Hey, we did it. Hey,
Woo, look at that.
take me with you.
Bye-bye. See you at the volcano. Thanks for all you've done. Thank you for your time travel. It's much appreciated.
Bye.
Because, yeah, they're also from the future, in case you didn't know.
Of course. Ba-ba-ba.
The way you say it.
Ba-ba-ba.
Like, the way you say it as well, like...
Bubs spraying.
Of course.
Bubs. Oh yeah, spray me, daddy. Spray me.
Oh, there's
Oh god, he's
BRB.
moving! Ah, no, I didn't think he was there! Ew! That's gross. I didn't think
Right, which one do you
I
want
didn't
to
think
do?
he was there. He moved.
Well, if you did BRB, unless you sprayed him, then he would have moved too, but...
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. Let's do the stunt clean, shall we? Replay vehicles. There. Stunt plane.
It's a plane.
Stunt plane.
Stunt plane. You already started?
Are you guys not in?
Yeah, but I was loading in. You already cleaned like 6 stuff.
I didn't. I cleaned 2. Thank you very much.
Every time I hear the vibration, it makes me laugh.
Why?
It's just not why.
Because you're like an 11-year-old.
Because I'm like, yeah, because I am like a 11-year-old. I find that funny. What's the challenge for this one? Not anything.
I don't believe so. If there is, I do apologize. I just don't remember. But I don't think there is, because there's... Oh well, too late anyways.
It's not too late. Reset the job.
I mean, we could.
Oh. So, Buzz, what do you think? Do you think you'd ever stream? I know you have streamed, but do you think you'd ever go back to streaming?
I don't know.
I don't think Barb's enjoyed it very much. I don't know. Did you enjoy it, Barbs?
It was okay. I just don't think it's my kind of thing.
They are.
I'm not very good at the whole talking to an empty room.
Nor am
See,
I.
I just talk to myself.
I know.
I'm glad you know, because it honestly makes things easier.
Yeah, I struggle with that sometimes. I feel like to talk to people. Like, I feel like I need to say a funny thing or something.
I just think I'm very boring in terms of what I actually say when I'm just talking to myself. But I'm like, you know what? At least I'm saying something, and it's clear that I'm there. I like how each time it's slightly different as well. The vibration there, Verbs. I love the slightly variant. Oh, there we go. Slightly different again.
Oh, what? Every time I make drama, I want to work on like getting better with social media. I think is the thing I want to improve this year with streams.
Oh, I'm bad at social media.
Like Twitter and how to get YouTube and get proper tags and stuff. Because like YouTube is growing slowly but surely.
Yeah. I know at one point I looked at it and see one of my Pokemon videos. It had like 24 views for God knows what reason. Like, I don't know who spends their time watching that stuff, but I'm like, okay. I was very confused. Because it was like in a space of like 2 days. I was like, excuse me?
People like me. People like me. They really like me.
Honestly, like, only my high school self knew. what's gonna happen.
You know, it's just like I want to get more. Like I know, like I feel like I, you know, need to do, like, there's a lot more I could do with YouTube, because I feel like the content is there. I just need to kind of maximize it, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, there's stuff like things I can do, like description tags and things like that. But I just don't have any idea how that works. And
Yeah, I haven't really done anything with descriptions and stuff. What I am gonna do, or I'm trying to do, because I'm also watching through the videos on YouTube anyways, is I'm going to like do the timestamps for Breath of the Wild.
yeah,
I'm doing like the content side of things, so that in the description I put like timestamps when like I do X shrine or something like that, so
yeah,
it pops up as well, because I imagine that will help. And I mean, at this point, most people don't really Google that stuff, because I mean, anyone who's interested in the game would have played it at this point, but you know.
yeah.
Whatever.
It depends what kind of content you want to make. You know, it's all different.
Yeah. That's the thing, I don't know. I'm literally just doing it for funds. That's all it is. There's not like,
And then
it needs to be this. That's why I'm also not stressing about finishing the Breath of the Wild like right away. And another thing that I'm thinking, like, it just means that, you know, the people that would actually come down for the game, they'll come down a little bit. They have more opportunities to come down and maybe like me a little bit more to stick around for when I do a different game.
The reason I do the highlights, I guess, is just so people can say, have you played this game? I can be like, here's the highlight, the best bits, and here are the VODs if you want to watch the original playthrough. But, you know, like if I want to replay, like say I want to play Resident Evil 4 again, I probably wouldn't do a highlight for it, but I would add the VODs.
Yeah.
Everything only gets one highlight, I think, for me.
That's fair. Elevators. Inner wing struts. Are these? That's outer wing.
Elevators.
Yeah, there's apparently elevators on a plane. Would have thought. Elevator. That's not an elevator. What's an elevator?
Well,
The flap
Like,
on the rear wing.
What?
The flap on the rear wing is the elevator.
Buzz with the knowledge. Bub's the plane guy.
I do kind of know a bit about planes, yeah.
Mm,
Buzz the mechanic guy.
indeed. Right.
We
Do
did
we
it.
want to do a DLC map?
Sure. We might
Right,
not be able to
which
finish
deal-
it. We may not be able to finish it today, but we can make a stab at it.
Yeah. Do we want to do Tomb Raider or do we want to do Midgar?
I don't care. I'm gonna run away.
Alright. We're going to start from the first one in
Come on.
campaign, shall we, Burbs?
Yeah.
Let's do the Croft Manor.
Do you
Oh, I can't
have
do
to,
it
wait, question.
again.
Do we have to do the inside or the outside? Or both?
Stay tuned
Yeah.
to find out.
Ah, fuck.
Yes.
Remember, it's only the first map, though.
There you go.
Okay.
Burbs is in.
I'm waiting for server. Loading level. Loading dirt.
It says you're in.
Oh, Jesus.
Look to your right.
It's about right.
Yeah. Like, that's your right, by the way.
Don't. No.
Yes.
You're fucking with me. Well, I'm gonna. Where are you guys starting? Because I don't know.
I'm gonna do the fountain. I'm gonna start with fountain.
I'm gonna start with this little statue. It's looking very easy to clean.
Okay, it's a plant pot thing, but go for it.
Yes, with a flower in it.
Yeah.
I'm just removing this bench guy. So what are you streaming? What's your plan for streaming, in future?
Well, at the moment, obviously, I'm doing Zelda.
Yeah.
At this point, if I faff about enough, I'll probably finish it just as the new one is coming out, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's near enough April, so we've got like, what, 6 weeks until the new one comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got one Divine Beast to do, the Ganon, and I'm doing all the shrines. So, but what I might do, yeah, but aside from that...
The thing is, though, when you're doing all the shrines, when you fight Ganon, it's literally going to be overkill.
Like, at this point, I've got enough bits to have 3 full wheels of stamina, right?
Yeah.
And I still need, I think, like, 20-something shrines, so I'll have, like, another 4 hearts or something. So I'll have, like, 25 odd hearts or something like that by the time I'll get to them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and do the sword trial, but I think I might do it off stream because it's just such a long process to try and get it. I might not go through all the bits, but I'll get through at least the first one. And when you do one part of it, your master sword gets extra 10 points in damage, to the point that you can effectively double it just on its base stat.
Damn.
I imagine it goes to like 120 if you fight the Ganon infused stuff. So, yeah. But what I might do, and I was thinking about it, is maybe next week, maybe do like a stream or 2 of non-Zelda content where, like, I've got this, and I think I showed it to you as well, Fox, you saw it, like this puzzle game that I got, like, on Epic for free.
Yeah, oh yeah,
the random island thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I basically haven't played it since I loaded it up for a brief moment last time round. So I might look at doing that on a stream or 2 just to be like,
yeah,
up a little bit. Because, I mean, with Zelda, the thing is, I can speed from this point onwards, and this sounds really stupid when you say it that way, but I can literally just speed run the rest of it, like just get it done and be out, sort of thing.
Have you got the Korok seeds now then?
I've got 500 something Korok seeds.
So you got what, like 400 left to go?
Yeah, like...
Even when you say like that, it just sounds rough.
But see, the thing is, it sounds rough, but I do have the guide of where all of them are, for one.
Even with a guide?
Probably like maybe 5
Do you know what I mean? But
hours.
you know what I'm saying, don't you? Like, I know you like collectibles, but even you've got to admit, 400 more, or anything, is a lot.
I mean, I can probably check it for you, actually, because my Switch is...
Babs is like, nope, I agree with it, that sounds good fun to me.
Did Babs want BRB'd?
I don't know.
Yeah, because he's standing still.
Oh, okay, well, thanks, Babs.
I think.
Thanks for having my back, as always.
Yeah. He said he was BRBing, I'm
Did
pretty
he?
sure.
I don't know.
I might be wrong. I might have misheard it, but... In any case, like, it seems that way, but... For example, I think yesterday after the stream... Did I stream yesterday? Yes, I did. Because I had a bunch of the desert Korok seeds, like the Hebra mountain region. I had like 20 or so of them left, marked. That maybe took me like an hour, really, because what I'll do is I'll mark it and then I'll be like, okay, well, the best way to do it is I'll go through this way and go around in like this little loop and just get all of these ones.
Yeah.
Because the map shows you like the elevation and stuff, so you can like plan around it as well. Like you can be like, well, if I'm gonna start off at the top of this mountain, then I can just slowly make my way downwards around it rather than go up and then come down and up and down, because that's just gonna make more time wasted basically. And that's sort of what I work like. And I think even with that, you can see a little bit on the stream from yesterday, because like I tried that source trial thing and I failed badly.
Yeah, you blew yourself up, I remember.
No, that's a different one.
We still blew yourself up once. And you blamed me for it.
I did, because you just distracted me.
How did I distract you?
I don't know, with your charming self.
I literally said like hello and stuff, and you were like, you got me killed. You threw a bomb at a fence.
To be honest,
you threw it at a tree and it bounced back in your face and you detonated it. How's that my fault?
I put it in the water. It was meant to be in the water. It just didn't swim out very far. Welcome back, Burbs. At least I think he's back.
I'm back, yeah.
Yeah. See?
Do you think Burbs at 400 more collectibles any time is too much? I was saying that she's got 400 more Coroxies to collect. Bear in mind,
Less than that, technically.
There's no reward for it. It's just collecting it for the sake of collecting it.
Technically, there is a reward for
You
it.
get some poop. You get Korok poop.
But in their world, it is a sign of great friendship.
You get literally covered in a bag of shit and laughed I called a loser, basically.
That's not what it is.
I know.
But like, yeah, also I'm planning on getting the rest of the memories for it.
Oh yeah, but they have cutscenes. See, they have the collectibles I like because they have cutscenes, don't they, tied to them?
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't think Burbs answered your question. Do you think it's too much, Burbs, or are you deciding to stay out of it?
I wouldn't say it's too much.
See?
Well, there you are then.
But like, I know what you mean though. It seems a lot, but at this point, I'm way over the halfway mark.
Mind you, that's the same thing I've been doing in the Riddler trophies in Batman, to be fair. There was a lot of those.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm more closer to like being 2/3 done with the Korok seeds than just, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 530 something or 540 something Korok seeds or something like that. Which isn't too bad, and honestly, like, a good, like, session of, like, an hour or two can...
Every time. It makes me laugh.
Like, get you through, like, depending on where you go, where you're hunting for the Koroks, 50, 60 Koroks in, like, 2-3 hour session, so, meh. And that's if you just plainly go for them and you don't faff about, which I tend to do.
I just think collectibles should always go towards something or give you better experience.
It does give me better experience. I enjoy the game more. It's something
Sure.
I mentioned.
Sure you do.
But no, it's something I mentioned in the stream yesterday as well. If it wasn't for the Koroks, right? A lot of the high roll you wouldn't go to.
You know what? That's fair.
You would have absolutely no need.
So you know those witches, those big boobalicious witches thingies? You know,
What?
the ones who improve your gear.
Oh, fairy fountains.
Yeah, I didn't know they existed in the game. I did not know that. When I saw you play the other day with her, I'd never seen them.
What? The first village that you get to, Kakariko village, there's a guy that literally talks to you about wanting to see a fairy fountain. And the moment you do that side quest, if you talk to him...
So that's why you've lost me. Side quest like that, you've lost me.
But it's one
Exactly.
of those...
It's a side quest. Do you think Fox did it?
Probably not. But it's also like next to a shrine, like...
Ah yes, the other side content that I didn't do.
Ah yes, my bad. But yeah, there's a total... I don't even know exactly how many shrines there are. I think there's like 4 or 5 fairy fountains. If you unlock one fairy fountain, they can only like upgrade your equipment by 1. If you upgrade 2, they can upgrade it twice, and so on. And it is great because what it does, if you upgrade a set, majority of the sets, twice, they can give you like an extra bonus. So for example, I think the stealth one, if I upgrade it twice, it gives me night stealth extra something.
Yes, that's what it says on the back of the box actually. Night stealth something.
I don't remember exactly, okay? I just know it does some night speed up. There we go. I walk faster in the night, that's what it is. I remember now. Yeah. The cold resistance one makes you unfreezable. So like if enemies shoot you with freezing arrows or the frozen pebbles hit you, you're not gonna freeze, you're just gonna be like, yeah, good try, babe. Thanks. Sort of thing. So that's really handy. And so on. And it's actually like cool. And as you upgrade it, it gives you like extra defense and that. So
yeah, like when I saw you do it the other day, I literally had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, and it also like because of that, you need to like get monster parts. So like you need certain bits. So like I think for the cold resistance, when I was heading to Mount Lanero, I needed like I want to say a bunch of warm sapulina, like this plant, and I couldn't get it, but I ended up like basically scouring half of Gerudo Desert to find something just to upgrade it so I could go to Mount Lanero and be unfreezable.
I love when you put bomb arrows in the volcano and it explode. That's really funny.
Yeah, I always forget that when I
forgot that as well.
Try. Yeah, I think the first time or two that every single time that like you need to say when I first go to the volcano, I forget that they'll just explode in my face. I'm like, wait, what happened? Excuse me? I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. I've gotten better at it now. But it is funny.
It is really funny. Like, with Zelda, I always thought that the final boss was just kind of a pushover.
Yeah, I think so too. But with this one, like, I'm not playing it to defeat the Ganon because, I'll be honest with you, I defeated the Ganon and then I went back because I had a few more bits to like finish off like a few side quests and whatnot. He was still there. I could just fight him all over again. It's as if I've never defeated him except next to my save file there's a little star that shows up. So I was like, great, okay.
Yeah,
so
I was just like, well, I was kind of disappointed with the ending. I was kind of like a lackluster. They built up this guy being the biggest bad.
I mean, he does turn into the biggest bad, like, size-wise.
Yeah, but, like, he also means a bigger target. And you get a light bow, basically, that it does exclusively for that boss fight.
Yeah, no, honestly, but, like, in my case, I'm not playing it to defeat Ganon. I'm like, I know you're trapped in the castle. I know you're struggling to stay alive with that. I know, but guess what? I do not care. Those Korok seeds are a bit more important to me. See ya.
The Zeldas are sitting there trying to fend off Ganon. The Last of Us training him. She's like, "Where's Link?" Link's like, "Oh, a Korok seed. Oh, a piece of candy.
Yeah,
oh, a piece of candy.
She's basically been stuck in that bloody castle for 100 years while I've been just napping. And when I wake up, the first thing I want is like Korok seed.
Oh, piece of candy.
Exactly. She's been there for 100 years. A couple more hours isn't going to make a difference.
But see, the thing is, to us, is like couple more hours. Like at this point I'm playing 90 hours, right? But any given stream I'll end up going for like 5-6 days. So at this point I'm like, it must be like an entire year for her since I woken up. And it's like
Link needs 20 more minutes. Link needs 20 more minutes in the microwave to defrost.
Yeah, and it goes into like the Hebra Mountains or whatever and gets frozen again by the pebbles. It's like, okay,
I'm gonna have to be out here again.
Okay.
No worries. But yeah, I just wanted to have fun, and what I think I love about it is just the open worldness of it, that I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like the best example is yesterday when I was streaming, like initially I started being like, we'll do the sword trial and then we'll go start working on the final divine beast. Yeah. But then I kind of failed and I no longer felt like fighting because it took like an hour to...
Was that the time where you blew yourself up?
No, that
That was I
No.
I wish I
got
clicked.
hit by a tree.
Please tell me that's gonna be in your highlights. It has to be.
Might be. I might go
I
back.
mean, like,
and
the
click,
best thing
to
you
be
could do
honest.
is like laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Honestly.
like, you know, you just sort of feel like I blew myself up, and then you blame me. I'm like,
You should have seen how I died yesterday when I was doing it. I was fighting the Hinox. He picked up the tree, right?
yeah,
But in the meantime, I threw a bomb arrow to try and toast some palm fruits that I had to lift up his health because I had like 3 hearts. I picked it up. I ran away, and the Hinox was by the fire, and I thought he stopped because he was on fire or something, right?
yeah.
So I was like trying to shoot his eye or something. Instead, he bloody yeeted the piece of the tree that he was holding at me, and I just died instantly. Well, I thought he was just like on fire, and that's why he stopped. No, he stopped to take aim and throw this giant tree at me.
That was like what happened
And I died.
yesterday in Resident Evil 4, where the guy threw the house at me. I was so surprised. It's like, how the hell do you dodge a house?
Yeah, but I think what annoyed me, what annoyed me yesterday most about the Hinox, right? Hinox was the last level before my sword was going to upgrade to by the 10 points,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I got the Hinox down to half health. But at the same time, I was hitting him, but it wasn't registering it as a hit. Like, it wasn't like taking any health or anything like that. It's like, and it was visible that I was using my sword and it was stabbing his foot, but it was doing absolutely nothing. It was like, it was just, and then there was no wall or anything like that. I was hitting air, and I was like, well, that's great. So I just got really annoyed at that battle. So instead, after that, I was like, okay, let's go to a labyrinth. So I'd done the desert maze that they had. I still got the icy mountain one to do.
Yeah.
And then I was like, because that took like another hour at that point. I was like, you know what? Now I just feel like just running about and getting a bit of Korok, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was just like, this is what I'm feeling like doing today. And honestly, I'm like tempted to, even today, I know I said I wasn't going to stream, but I was so tempted to be like, you know what? Let's do like a very chill stream where I'm literally putting a title, Korok hunting all stream or something. And that's it.
Yeah.
So people know not to expect anything crazy from me that day, right? And I'm like, I could, but I was like, no, I wanted to get a few things sorted. So I done that. And then I may have sort of, because I'm struggling with like keeping track of the tasks that I'm doing in Pokemon Arceus. Like, you know how in that Pokédex you've got this quest, this research test that you need to do, this one, this one, this one. Well, I've been struggling with like keeping track of which ones I'm doing and what I've done.
Yeah.
So I may have like created like this little spreadsheet, and now I've got like a full-on tracker for it. And next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna organize my pastures so that I'll have one of alpha and one of each species in there.
Yeah.
Because, you know, why not? I'll see how I'm feeling by the time I get to it, but if I'm fighting shinies, I'll maybe try and grab a shiny of each too, but that is one of those that maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Who knows?
Getting shinies is ridiculous.
It is. Although I randomly got a Beautyfly shiny.
I got a what?
Beautyfly?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was trying to kill Silcoons and Beautyflies, and then that shiny one came up, and I'm like, I already caught all the ones I need, but you know what? I'm gonna catch you because you're shiny. I need to kill like another 20 of you, but I'm gonna catch you because you're shiny. So, yeah.
Yeah.
The only one I was worried about is Cascoon, because literally I was going through it. You need to catch 20, you need to catch 25 of them at night, or the other way around number-wise. And then you need to also defeat, like, think 20, 25, something like that. But they only spawn at night, and every single time I played it, there were maybe like 3 or 4 that spawned every night.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to do this for the next bloody 10 hours. Oh. I eventually done it, but while I was running, I was like, what if it's a shiny? Because eventually I literally caught all the ones I needed. Because see, when it said that you're to catch them at night, right? What you could do is you could literally get like 5 wormholes on your team. Fight like maybe 1 alpha. In this case, I done a Rapidash with my 85 level Samurott. Just killed it, and my wormholes were ready to evolve.
Yeah.
And we've got a 50-50 chance of getting a Cascoon or a Silcoon, and both of them needed the same thing, but Silcoons need to be caught during day. So I would just evolve them during night, and I'm like, caught another Cascoon.
You know what I'd do? I'd save and put like save before you evolve them, and then just see which ones evolve which, and then reload save each time you evolve one. So if it is the other one, and change the night time.
See, I would, but to me it was just a lot of effort, and honestly, like at this point, I call it. I've got like I think like 3 or 4 bin pastures to the point where I've got so many of them, I no longer need them. I can just eat them out, and I just move them all in there for them to be binned, basically. But at one point while I was hunting for it, there was a wormhole outbreak literally next to the area that all the Cascoons and Silcoons spawned. So I thought like 30, maybe 50 wormholes just in that little area. Be like, you're gonna be my next evolve. There we go. And in the meantime, because it was literally in the same spot, like there were so many wormholes, so I just went randomly catching them. And it was like to the point that it was quicker for me to catch a new wormhole and level them up than reload the game. I was like, no. Too much effort here. Also,
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Burbs. It also gave me extra like experience-wise in terms of like the money. Because when you catch X amount of Pokemon and go back to the Pokemon, the doctor, Professor Laventon.
Professor Lavatory.
No, Laventon.
I always call him Professor Lavatory.
I know.
And it infuriates you.
I just don't understand why.
Lavaton, Lavatory.
I get where you're getting it, but also it's not like
It's not like it's not like really funny, but it's actually like really funny.
It's not funny. I don't get it. It might just be one of those things where because so many people just like mispronounced, misspell or whatever my name, even after I spelled it out for them, that I'm just like, just stop. So it's like a thing for me, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Honestly, there were so many times at work, they'll be like, what's your name? Martha. Marika. I'm like, no. M-A-R-T-A. Martha. Oh, Magda. I'm like, you know what? Close enough. Sure. Let's just go with that.
At least I didn't call you like Greg or something.
I mean, that would be a bit more difficult to do, but yes. But honestly, like, I'll say Martha and they'll come up with these... I think at one point they went with Magpa or something like that, and I'm like, Magpa. Okay. Just add an I at the end and I'm a bird. Yeah. I'm mostly okay, like, generally speaking, I'm fine with it. But it's like, when you just do it on purpose, at that point I'm just like, please don't. Do you guys think we're gonna get this done today?
No.
No?
Because I'm going to soon call it.
Fair. See about... But this is free play.
Yeah.
Can I still
No,
do the
you can't play it.
career stuff? No, like the career stuff, because I've got one more Midgar map.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
But I'm not sure if it will, like, cancel what we've done here.
No. Don't imagine so.
I think it does. Because I was halfway through the final map on this one and I went to try out the Midgard map and it put me back to 0% of the one on
Yeah,
this
but
one.
were you on the career mode on that one as well, or were you free play on one? And because this
No,
is
I was on
free
career
play,
mode.
so...
Well, career mode and free
Yeah.
play are two different things, aren't they?
I think
Possibly,
so.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say one way or the other. Put it that way.
Because I don't know when we're going to be playing this next, and I might do Midgard tomorrow, maybe. So, fair warning, next time around we come back and this is like not really, we need to start this over again. I do apologise, but yes. Okay?
Okay. How you doing on your
Guys,
phone then?
Well, I've got the top of it done. I'll just need you to do the inside and the...
Baz has been doing a good job on the left side.
Yeah. How are you getting on?
I mean, I've done the bottom half, bottom layer, and I'm working on the
Yeah.
I'm working on the door.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
The door.
I
is-
just got a ding. This one is like not a bad one, but what I find difficult is just having to like constantly get on and off from the scaffolding to move it. I'd run on bits so you can actually wash the rest of it.
But I didn't mean to hit you. I accidentally aimed. I was aiming underneath you and it pushed you off. I'm sorry.
I'll accept that one was an accident.
It was funny though.
Now I've got to park her up again.
I like how we both just pick a bit that we start working on and we're like, okay, I'm gonna do something else. We just stick to our little bits.
Well, I'm just trying to do it a bit more efficiently.
No, I know, and I'm just saying that it's kind of fun the way we've done it. Like, I'm working on a fountain. Burbs is working on the top half of the building. Fox is working on the bottom half.
Who's got the most to do? I wonder. Me or Burbs or you?
You guys probably have about the same. The only difference is for Burbs, there's a lot more parkour involved in it than for you. Because you can just get on a scaffolding. And by the way, folks, in case you didn't know, there are 2 bits of scaffolding.
I know.
I don't know if you know. Okay, cool. But I don't have a lot. I've literally done about half of my fountain already. Like, I'll be done with the fountain before you guys are done with the building. So,
Well, then you can come and help.
Yeah,
Indeed.
come up.
but I first need to finish the fountain.
Can I fucking help you? Hmm?
You guys okay there?
Burbs just sprayed me with water. I just like, I looked up as like, can I
I'm
fucking...
doing along the edge of the platform.
I know you are.
I'm
but
sorry.
I know you just splashed me. I just looked up as like, can I fucking help you?
Let Burbs do his thing. The upper half of the building is quite tricky to do at times. So,
No, I know.
as someone who's done this map, I loved and hated it. Oh,
Every time.
I know.
you are like an 11-year-old on a sugar rush.
I am.
Yeah.
Glad you know. I'm really glad
Yeah,
you
that
do.
description in Castle was the best description that they could have done, and it suits you so well.
I just like to think I find things funny. I like to have a funny side.
I know! I know!
At least I'm not grumpy. Mostly.
Listen, I'm not complaining that you are like that. I just find it amusing that you are. But like I say, the fact that like they managed to somehow describe a TV character that way and it suits you so well, it's just perfect. I love it. And it's one of my favorite shows as well, so it's even better. So what's your plans for streaming then, Fox? Upcoming, like, what you thinking of streaming?
Well, I've got obviously Resident Evil to do. Got the Assassin's Creed thingy to do. Besides Jedi, after Jedi Fallen Order comes out, I'm planning to do a carb month.
A what?
A carb month with playing with Babs and carb games for a month.
Ah.
The Babs Appreciation Month.
Ooh. That's cool.
First time I heard of it.
Yeah, I know.
Did you
Surprise,
just kind of assume I'd be there?
I mean, it's called the Babs Appreciation Month, so I assume Babs would be there.
But you know what, Barbs, he didn't specify which one, so I mean,
Yeah.
maybe he's still trying to narrow down which one that it will be. You
Or
know,
whatever month
the
will
same
be
way
suitable
as
for.
Mod Appreciation Month. You know,
Yeah, well.
because
Yeah.
that sort of went
We've waited
by.
about 2 years for that one so far.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna come up. Like, I know he had all the good intentions, but like, I really want to play the games you guys suggest, but also they're not gonna be fun for me, so I don't really want to play it. And also, look at all these fun games that are coming out. Oh, look. Oh,
You know what? Nothing.
it's okay. We forgive you. But next time, around, don't pressure me into making such big decisions if you're not gonna follow through on them.
I
Please.
hope to God they never ask you to marry me. That would be that was the biggest decision of your life.
That would be the biggest decision of my life.
Well, I'd hope you say yes, but you know.
I think so. That one's not too difficult of a decision either.
But like if you said like that's the thing when people say will you marry me and they say no, it's like well, why not?
Well, there's that whole thing. You don't know until you're in that spot. If that makes sense.
I guess. But like if you've been going to go with someone like 6-7 years and you want to marry them and they say I don't know or no I don't want to marry you, it's like well something's up.
Yeah, but sometimes it's one of those things like you don't really think about it until someone's like, right, but have you thought about this? And it's like, oh, I don't feel that way. Maybe like I love you, but I don't love you enough to do this. So it's like
Yeah.
I think that's all.
I guess.
Like, and this is like a, but it's like you just don't know the answer until they're like right in front of you, asking you the question, and it's like, which is kind of tricky, but. I get it, but also it is kind of sad when that happens.
It's one of those strange situations that it's a whole different thing having had a discussion between you that you might do it one day,
Yeah.
and then someone actually asking the question.
Yeah, because it's a loaded question. It's not like, hey, do you want to go to the movies? It's, do you want to spend the rest of your life with me? Join our basically finances, live together forever, and whatever else comes with that. Yeah? Okay, let's go. Now let's go plan a party. It's not just a one-off thing. It's a series of events that are triggered when that happens. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It's a whole different thing. But yeah, if you really want, there's a lovely Taylor Swift song about it, kind of. You can listen to it if you want. It's very like sad, but it's beautiful the way she's written it. Definitely recommend it. I know that sounds silly, but sometimes she phrases things in a way that I'm like, you know what, that's the best way you can describe things. Also, she's also sort of kind of one of the sources of me learning English when I moved over, so there's that. How you guys getting on?
Getting there. Have you not seen?
Well, I'm literally crouched inside of this little thing, going around spraying the walls, so no.
Should have a look at some point.
Oh, that is very bright red brick, but it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm slowly making progress on the fountain. It's just that there's just so much of it.
Okay.
I think this just counts as in one whole thing though, which is kind of sucky.
There we go. Okay. We're getting there, getting there, getting there.
We are. Slowly but surely. I'm dreading doing the fish though.
The fish.
Yeah, like on this fountain. Because that was a lot of parkour too. Because there's no ladder on this one. Just kind of stupid. You'd think there'd be a ladder for this level.
Is there not?
No, you've got this tool and you've got the thing, at least. Not that I remember. You've got the two scaffoldings though.
We use the scaffolding then.
Yeah, well, it's not the same as a ladder, I guess.
Yeah, but I haven't done it underneath where your scaffolding is, that window bit area, but it's just because I don't want to move your stuff.
It's okay, you can move it if you want. I'm up here now.
Okay.
For anything, I was about to move it to in front of here anyway.
That's great teamwork, guys.
Thanks.
Most very welcome.
Though I am thinking of calling it a night, though, to be honest.
Fair.
I love how you can pick the scaffolding up when you're 30 feet in the air.
You can't place it back down, Burbs.
Sniper monkey.
Like, you need to be focused. Burbs, you having fun there?
Well, considering Fox is literally standing where I want to put the scaffolding. There we go.
Are you okay there, Fox? Burbs.
It's a motorbike.
Are you doing this now?
Mom, this is my
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Mom, this is my counter argument.
It's vibrating when he sprays me.
It's not vibrating anymore, damn it.
Probably because Burbs picked it up or something.
Oh.
To be honest, I don't
Right,
believe.
let's leave it there.
What? I'm just about finished this
Well,
pedestal
you
thing.
can finish your pedestal if you like. It's up to you. But I'm leaving it there.
Okie dokie. I'm
What's this
probably gonna
pedestal?
finish this. Because literally it's just the top bit that around the fish that needs that, and it's gonna take like 2 minutes. What are you doing?
I'm helping.
Get off my pedestal!
I'm helping.
No, you're not! You're making it more chaotic! Leave it!
Babs, join me. With our combined
Don't join,
strength, we
please.
can rule the galaxy as modern streamer.
You're not even cleaning it properly.
I am clean. What do you think I'm cleaning? I'm not cleaning with shit, am I? It's all
No, but you're leaving blotches everywhere that
Yeah.
I'm then needing to correct.
That's relationships for you.
What? Cleaning up your cleaning ups?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm a fan of those relationships. I'd rather you just clean up instead of clean up and then leave me to clean up your clean up mistakes.
We're helping you, Mara.
Oh, thank you.
I knew because
There's none of these I can say
though, as soon as I come over, I knew that you were gonna be like, no.
No, because like if you came in with like a green nozzle or a yellow nozzle or something, sure. But you bloody came in with that cleaning liquid, which is basically the equivalent of cheating in this game.
How
Right,
is it
we're done with the
cheating?
pedestal. Yes.
How
Right,
is
we
it-
can stop if you guys want.
So what if I? So
Because
what
this
you
fish is
mean? You
bigger.
mean like this?
Yes, that's cheating.
I don't have.
Ow!
The thing is, this is made of stone. I can't clean. I haven't got stone and cleaning stuff.
I could buy stuff, but it's literally just nozzles that you use to clean it with, though.
Yeah. Well, we'll clean the statue then. We'll help you clean the statue.
Well, I was happy to leave it, but you guys are still cleaning, so.
Well, let's clean the statue.
I thought you were dropping out.
I am.
But we'll
Why
finish
are
the
you doing?
statue.
Well, thanks, guys. See, I told you I will finish this before you finish your house, guys.
Well, we've made a good dent at the house.
I know.
Damn it. So is the statue one big thing, I guess?
At this point, yeah, because we've done a pedestal, and the fish is the fish.
We finish the fish together. This will be our final Hurrah.
Fishy fish, fish, fish.
You start singing that fish stick song.
No.
Yeah,
now that you suggested it.
Marta saw a Fortnite song in Fortnite, and then she just never stopped singing it while I was over there. It was driving me crazy.
Fish, fish to fish, fish. Fish to fish to fish.
In the sticks, fish sticks.
Not in my fish sticks, Max. And Barb's just like, I'm glad I'm not part of that community.
Yeah.
I'm glad I am, more not.
You know what I've done though? I also got the entire bundle for it, so I've got the costume and the dance and everything for it now.
Great.
The song.
Here's a question for you, Marta.
Yes.
The final map. Do you think he'll prove Lara right or wrong?
Wait, what?
The final map. The message you get off Lara
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
I better know what you did. Do you think he'll prove her right or prove her wrong?
What?
You know
No
what? It's hard
spoilers.
to tell. It's hard to tell because he is the kind of person that would do it,
Do
but he
what?
also might be too preoccupied with everything else to do it.
Do
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing.
What?
Spoilers.
Don't worry,
Spoiler.
your pretty little head. It's not important.
What? Well, you think now I'm scared about what I'm gonna do.
Nothing. It doesn't break the game or anything. You don't need to worry about
It's not a game breaking thing, no.
It's just
I think it is a
it's-
game breaking thing because you
like,
said.
Ken, why don't you just lift the flipping scaffolding? Because I can't.
You don't need scaffolding for the fish. I didn't use the
There's the top
scaffolding.
of the. What about the top of the tail?
Hey, Emma. Got the scaffolding for you.
That's not scaffolding.
That's mini.
a stool.
That's mini scaffolding. It'll grow.
Is that you basically saying that you can't lift it either?
Yes, I can. But there you go.
Thanks. Oh no.
Remove my scaffolding.
Yeah, because now I placed it the wrong way.
Whoa, way to go. Wow, you pushed it slightly to the left.
No, but you put the stairs closer to the fountain. When that happens, it's the stairs that are on the edge side rather than... Yes. Why don't I have the... Oh, I don't have the triangular nozzle anymore. The triple nozzle even. Why do I not have the triple nozzle?
Yay!
Yay, we done it. Let's see if I did this one. Do I have... What did you do? You trading?
What?
I don't think you have it on this map.
I had it earlier, I'm sure.
I always look at the you say, what did you do? Like, not what did we do? We didn't do anything.
Okay, maybe it's not on this one. If that's the case, I do sincerely apologize. Right. But, it should be saved. I'm gonna click the save button and it's saved for next time round. Barb is still here. But I'm gonna leave Barb so that may kick you.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can do specials Midgar and continuing campaign. This job, any players confirm. Sign as well will end the current multiplayer session. Oh, I mean, I know.
Wait,
No, I'm not
actually,
gonna-
hold on. Can I come back a second? Hold on. Should come back.
Yes, you can.
I just realised something.
What have you done?
No, I just forgot to finish something.
Forgot to
I
what?
forgot to finish something on the washing.
Oh god, but why does he do it?
I'm coming back. Hold on. Calm
Okay.
your tweets. I'm coming.
very calm, thank you very much.
Alright, that's good.
Are you there yet?
I'm loading.
Oh, it says you're in.
I'm loading, downloading dirt.
But you already downloaded it.
Yes, well, I'm downloading it again.
Can you like download it faster?
I'm working on it. I'm at 22% complete.
Oh, Barbs, we're gonna be here for eons.
I'm working on it.
But you know what? Since we're wrapping up anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this stream because I have no clue what the hell you're doing. If you're interested, you can check it on his end because I'm sure he's gonna be keep on streaming. But I'm gonna wrap up here, I think, because at the moment I'm just being pushed away by Barb's squirty gun. So
But you first right by square versus square pump action.
right. But I'm gonna wrap up here.
Listen,
Thank
Babs,
you guys for
you're my
playing.
bro, but I don't think I share everything. You know? Can you please stop squirting Marta with your wet stuff, okay?
Okay.
Unless she's into that, then then we can have that discussion another day. Right, I am coming. Indeed. Right.
Well, I finished my stream because I was like, I don't know what the hell you're doing, and I can't be bothered to wait to find out.
And I just want to make sure I clean stuff.
Okay. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna confirm exactly how many Korok seeds I've got, as I'm curious now. I've got 544 Korok seeds collected. So I need what? 356. Which isn't bad. Right, are we still cleaning or what are we doing?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for Fox to see what he's doing.
I'm trying to find out what this stupid thing is that I won't do.
Well, you're not going to find out because it's not on this map.
There's an inside, isn't there?
Not on this map.
There are other maps. I said on the final map.
Yeah, you're not going to find it here.
I will find it. I will capture it.
Okay.
Also, when you
I'm sure by the
when
time
you
we-
lie down, do you actually lie down, or you just go?
Well, well, tell me, am I lying down?
No, you just like crouch. It's like this is like crouch, and then this is like crouch plus.
Yeah, you're basically kneeling on that point because you've got your...
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ending the stream.
So
Sorry.
wait, is that what you kept us waiting for?
No, right, stream's over. Bye. Hope you enjoyed.
Oh God, Bart.
Bye.